Be sure to visit the concession stand located on the concourse level to fill up on all of your favorites like hot dogs, chicken tenders, nachos, sunflower seeds, peanuts, Coca-Cola products, and more.
This is a presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. It's time for Liberty Flames Baseball.
The 0-1. Swing, high fly ball, deep right field. Did he get enough? He did! That's the ball game! Jackson Sorensen sends him home in Lynchburg! The pitch. Got him swinging, strikeout ends the inning. 9 punch-outs on the day for Ben Blair.
With a mix of returning stars and hungry newcomers, the Flames are ready to take aim at Conference USA and some of the best teams in the country.
Slider swung on and missed for strike 3. That's the ball game. And the Flames stun the Wolfpack in Raleigh. Liberty comes to UVA and wins the ball game. 10-3, the final score. From third, he'll score, and the Flames walk it off.
3-season CUSA Pitcher of the Year, Ben Blair, All-Conference shortstop Tanner Marsh, and the rest of the Flames under head coach Bradley LaCroix are dialed in and looking to leave their mark.
You know, I think LaCroix really built us a team this year that has, really good chemistry. You know, we all want to be here. We all want to win. We all have that faith.
I want to win with these guys. The guys I've played with the last year, 2 years, guys I love. We're all hungry. We're all ready to get out there and prove ourselves.
Follow Flames Baseball all season long right here on the Liberty Flames mobile app, libertyflames.com, and Liberty Baseball on social media. This is Liberty University Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. You're locked into the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. Stay tuned for an in-depth look at today's game, including our daily chat with Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix. Sound from the clubhouse, scores from around Conference USA, and more. Today's pregame coverage is presented by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Liberty Baseball is also brought to you by Carter Bank, Life Lived Full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. And by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. It's time now for the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. Now, we take you to the ballpark for exclusive pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hello and welcome. Flames Baseball is on the air here on a Saturday in Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm Nick Pierce alongside Ryan Mao, welcoming you into the Bojangles on Deck Circle. Coming up just after 2 o'clock here today, it will be Liberty and FIU in Game 2 of our 3-game Conference USA Series. So glad you're with us here. Nothing but sunshine pouring into the ballpark here today. Slightly cooler temperatures than what we've been accustomed to over the last few days, but it's that time of year, late March. The temperature fluctuates quite a bit, but the Flames got out of here with a victory yesterday to open the series up 4-3 over FIU, and now Liberty comes into today with a chance to take the series from the Panthers. Ben Blair with the win on the mound yesterday. It was his 4th of the season. He was outstanding, leading the way with 7 innings of 1-run ball, no walks and 9 strikeouts. Blair now on the season, 59 strikeouts, just 4 walks, one of the best in the country in terms of getting the strikeout. Today it will be Jackson Lucas going to the mound for the Flames, the NC State transfer in his first season with Liberty. Right-hander will be opposed by another junior right-hander, Enrique Sierra. for FIU. He'll be making his 12th appearance and his first start of the season. Talk more about the starting pitchers in just a little bit, but Ryan, when you look back at the ball game yesterday, it wasn't a complete game, I don't think, by any stretch for the Flames, but they did more than enough. They played great defense. They manufactured runs early. They got Ben Blair out to a lead, and sometimes with a guy like that on the mound, that's all it takes.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, as a coaching staff, you look back at that game and you go, man, we didn't play our best baseball. Offensively, though, you have enough weapons that if you're not swinging the bat well, you can still produce. And on the bases, the aggressiveness that they showed, grabbing extra bases, stolen bases, forcing balks, they were able to manufacture a lot of runs just through their base running aggressiveness. And then they had some situational hitting that came into play that cashed in. And when you give Ben a couple runs of support, the guys were really good, and he was yesterday. Although he'll tell you he wasn't his best. That's hard to believe because 9 strikeouts, no walks, and only 1 run is a pretty good day at the yard.
Yeah, and to your point, 4 stolen bases yesterday for the Flames. Tanner Marsh coaxing that balk in the first inning that led to 2 runs in the first for Liberty, and the Flames get it done 4-3. Now 16-9 overall in the season, 4-3 in Conference USA, while FIU comes in at 8-18, 1-6 in the conference. The Panthers have now lost 17 of 19. They are 2-17 in the month of March. Their only road win of the season came back on February 17th. It's been more than a month since they won a game outside of Miami, and they won that one 12-5 at Bethune-Cookman that day. So you look on the other side here, this FIU crowd, while on paper it should look easy for Liberty, right? You know the reality of it as a head coach in the dugout. You know what the other team is going through. You know the kind of desperation and urgency that they're going to play with here today. It's going to be important for the Flames not to play down to the competition.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, any conference games, you can't play up or down. You got to play your style. And this FIU team still has some dangerous pieces in their lineup. They got a pretty solid arm going in Sierra today that can give them a chance. And so they are hungry. They're hungrier than most because when you're going through a skid like that, you do feel that pressure in that dugout, and somebody's going to want to step up there. So, the Flames are going to have to get off to a good start, try to steal the momentum away in hopes that could quiet that dugout and continue that streak that they're on over there, which is not a good one to be on.
Yeah, one good thing that the Flames did yesterday, pitching and defense, when you look at it, FIU had a lot of opportunities. The leadoff man reached 4 times. He scored only once, and that was on a leadoff home run. FIU 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position yesterday. 2 for 15 with men on base. When it came time to execute pitches, the Flames seemed like they were dialed in and at their best.
Yeah, the high-pressure situations that the Flames were in, they were able to overcome. They stepped up. They executed the pitches when they need to. They had some big-time punch-outs in key situations, and they played great defense along the way. Yes, there was a base-running mistake, I thought, by FIU that cost them a potential run. The Flames were able to shoot them down at the plate. But those types of mistakes, you can tell, are coming from a team that is pressing, which the Panthers are.
Well, Liberty and FIU will meet up for Game 2 coming up here with first pitch at 2:05 Eastern this afternoon. On the way, we'll have our pregame chat with the head coach of the Flames, Bradley LaCroix. And we'll also take you around Conference USA, get you caught up on some of the action from yesterday. 6 games in Conference USA yesterday. 3 of them, including ours, were decided by 1 run. So we'll talk about that coming up here on the other side as well. About a half hour, less than a half hour away from first pitch. Glad you're with us here on the Liberty Flame Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. When we come back, we'll open up the Conference USA notebook, tell you what else you missed, or perhaps missed, yesterday around the league. That's next on the Bojangles On Deck Circle from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flame Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
You're listening to pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now, back to the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles.
Liberty and FIU, first pitch at 2:05 Eastern this afternoon in Lynchburg. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mao back here with you on the Bojangles on Deck Circle. Time to open up the Conference USA notebook, tell you what else is happening around the league. The Flames come into today 4-3. They are in a tie for fourth place right now, along with Louisiana Tech. Ahead of the Flames, Jacksonville State. Everyone looking up at the Gamecocks right now. They're 7-0 after they won again last night. Missouri State and Dallas Baptist tied for second in the league, both with identical 5-2 records, and we'll start right there. Dallas Baptist and Missouri State played last night down in Dallas, and it was the Patriots topping the Bears 5-4, one of 3 one-run games around the league last night. Luke Pettit, another homer for Dallas Baptist. That's his 4th of the year. Former right-handed pitcher, now he's swinging the bat. They've got him in, I think, a DH role down there for DBU this year, and he's handling it quite well. 2 hits last night, including a homer. 5-4, Dallas Baptist wins to tie it up with Missouri State for second place. Jacksonville State stays atop the league with a shutout last night, 4-0 at Louisiana Tech. The Bulldogs held to just 4 hits in that ball game. And another brilliant start from Eli Pillsbury for Jacksonville State. He goes to 5-0 with a 1-walk, 12 strikeout performance, 6 shutout innings for Pillsbury. So if you're looking for competition for Ben Blair and Conference USA Pitcher of the Year, Pillsbury's the only guy in the league that's got more strikeouts than Blair right now. Having an outstanding year for Jacksonville State. Gamecocks go to 22-5 and again 7-0 in the league with the win last night. Sam Houston shuts out Western Kentucky yesterday, 1-0 the final score. Bearcats got their only run on a solo home run in the 7th inning, and they made it stand up behind a brilliant start from Ryan Peterson. He goes the distance. 9-inning complete game shutout, the first for a Sam Houston Bearcat since 2017. Walked 4, struck out 6. Peterson gets the win as the Bearcats beat the Hilltoppers. Held them to just 1 hit last night. 1-0 the final score in that one. Middle Tennessee beats New Mexico State 7-5, the final in Murfreesboro last night. Middle Tennessee now 14-12, 3-4 in the conference. New Mexico State also 3-4 in CUSA. And Kennesaw State beat Delaware 8-1, the final score in Newark last night. Another pretty good outing for Cooper McMullen. Remember, he was tough on the Flames. He, along with Harry Kane last week down at Kennesaw in that series opener. McMullen last night, 6 innings of 1-run ball, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts as he and the Owls get the win up at Newark, Delaware. So games 2 coming up this afternoon all around the league. Liberty and FIU at 2 o'clock. Kennesaw State at Delaware at 2. Western Kentucky at Sam Houston. They'll get underway at 3 o'clock. Jacksonville State at Louisiana Tech at 3. Missouri State at Dallas Baptist. They'll start at 4. And the same start time for New Mexico State at Middle Tennessee. And Ryan, when you digest all of that, you kind of think about the league and a lot of those close games last night. It's kind of what we talked about yesterday. It's a very good competitive conference here this year that I think has a chance to have multiple teams in the NCAA regionals again.
Yeah, I mean, the depth in the league is top to bottom, and there's a lot of solid teams. And then on a Friday night when you're facing everyone's best, it really is a coin flip. The biggest score standout to me is the Western Kentucky Sam Houston. To hold Western Kentucky to one hit on a Friday night is tough to do. So it's interesting to watch the league, but there's a lot of good teams there, and it's a conference that definitely could have multiple teams in a postseason.
Well, and you think about it, I mean, Western Kentucky just beat Louisville earlier this week 10-5 in a midweek game. And, you know, I mean, there are some quality non-conference wins out there for this league as well. And I said it yesterday, I think 7 teams in the top 100 in Conference USA coming into today. You look at where the Flames are, they check in at number 59. After the win yesterday over FIU. The Panthers really struggling right now, as you would expect. They're down there at RPI 232, but that makes this game that much more important again for the Flames. I mean, you want to sweep a series. You hate coming in with that kind of pressure to have to win 3 games, because to win 3, you got to win the first one. Flames did that yesterday. Now the pressure's on again here today.
Yeah, I mean, every conference game's got pressure. This one is that middle game where the Flames has a chance to secure the series at home, which is going to be big. And you're going to have an FIU team that's not going to go away. They're hungry. They're desperate. I mean, that's the position that dugout's in, and you can feel that from them. So it's almost one of those must-wins for FIU to try to get their season head in the right direction. And this is a chance for Liberty to jump on them early and put them away.
Talk about the RPI. Missouri State checking in at 11 unofficially by WarrenNolan.com. Missouri State was up to 5 earlier in the week. They are now at 11 after the loss last night to Dallas Baptist. Jacksonville State at 37. I think here at the halfway point almost, both those teams firmly in an NCAA regional. Missouri State may even be making a bid to host with an RPI that high. Liberty at 59. Just on the outside looking in, probably. Same for Kennesaw State at number 63. And then Dallas Baptist at 85. But you know that the Patriots still, I think, have their best baseball in front of them as this thing continues to progress. And they've got some good teams left on their schedule with a chance to climb back in it. So who knows? 2, maybe 3 teams from Conference USA this year. I don't think that's a stretch. But the Flames and the Panthers will get underway here this afternoon. Coming up at 2:05 when we come back, we'll have the pregame thoughts of Liberty head baseball coach Bradley LaCroix. Before we go to break, let's take you back to yesterday's ball game. It's time to bring you our play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union.
It's time now for the play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union, where people bank for good.
As a pitcher that didn't like to hit and couldn't hit.
There's a drive, right center field. Campos on the run, lays out, makes a beautiful catch. Might have him at first. The throw coming back, though, is off target. Needed a relay man. Rasmussen scampers back to the bag, but what an outstanding diving grab by Josh Campos in center.
That was the play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Stay tuned. The Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles, continues after this from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast.
High fly ball, deep center field. Snyder going back. It's out of here.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
You're locked into pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now, the Flames on Deck Circle presented by Bojangles continues with the thoughts of Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. Our pregame chat with the coach is powered by Rogers Heating and Cooling.
Game 2 of the series coming up. It's Liberty and FIU. The Flames with a chance to take the series as we visit now with the head coach, Bradley LaCroix. And it was nice to be on the other side of one of those one-run games, wasn't it? Your club able to finish it off yesterday, did enough offensively, and then got some really good work out of Tyler August and Josh Swink to close that game down.
Yeah, proud of the guys. We didn't play our best baseball. We pitched really well, played good defense. But we had lost some one-run games, here recently, and I was proud of the guys of showing some toughness and belief and coming across with coming out of the game with a W, especially with the pressure they put on us in the 8th and 9th inning. Very proud of the guys.
You only had 4 hits, but when you're not banging it around the yard, we kind of talked about this post-game yesterday, finding other ways to manufacture, doing other things really well, running the bases. That was a big factor in yesterday's game, wasn't it?
Yeah. We didn't swing the bats great, but we took the walks that they gave us, especially early in the game. We created some runs with a big double steal, Tanner causing chaos on the bases and causing a balk, Jackson a good situational hit. With a 4-3 RBI. So we did the little things that we need to do to win games like that. Hopefully we'll come out today and we'll swing the bats better and won't have to create as much.
That said, you are facing a guy today that struggled with the free pass. You look at Sierra's numbers, he's walked quite a few. There are struggles to police the run game. Might we see some more of that early if you guys are getting free passes, trying to turn a walk into a double?
Yeah, absolutely. We work extremely hard on it. We've been good at it this year. He's going to mix a lot. We got to make great swing decisions because he's going to mix, his pitches a lot to us. And when we do get a walk, we got to take advantage of our athleticism and see if they change their mindset about holding runners and things like that. If not, we're gonna try to turn it into a track meet.
And how much do you talk about that stuff in game? As far as and we talked about this again post game yesterday. Just making adjustments when you start to see a guy getting into the zone more and starting to be a little bit more aggressive with the bat. Yeah,
we got to do a better job, and we talked about it a little bit this morning. We'll talk again after BP, but Prince did a really good job of not having his fastball command, and then he found it. And I think we were in between swings of looking for the slider, the cutter, and getting off the fastball. But especially with 2 strikes, we can't get off the fastball. We got to go fastball and adjust. And I got some clips to show them from video yesterday of post BP to talk about that. So hopefully we'll make good adjustments. This group usually responds when I challenge them with something. So I expect them to be really good today.
How coachable is this group? You go back to the West Virginia series and talking about some of the adjustments you needed to make there. It seems like they've really kind of taken another step since then.
Yeah, it's a great group. They work extremely hard. They're invested. They are very coachable. The great thing about them is like I said before, like I can really challenge this group. They don't pout. They don't sulk. They take the challenge and run with it. And as a coach, that's all you can ask for.
Jackson Lucas gets the ball for you today, kind of hoping for the same deal, maybe one time through the order and then have him available for Tuesday?
Yeah, I think so. I think that if Jackson's got his changeup and he's good mix, he could be a good matchup for these guys. They are hunting fastballs and they take aggressive swings. So if you get in bad counts, they can make you pay, as we saw yesterday. But I think that if he can get us one time through the lineup, we'll see how it goes, see where his pitch count is, and then go from there with the guys behind him.
Swink only had to face a couple batters yesterday. You see using him out of the bullpen again today?
Yeah, I could see in the right situation. He only threw 6 pitches, so he should be good to go today. In a certain situation, obviously be great if we didn't have to use him to have him for tomorrow. But if we got to use him, we'll use him.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck.
Okay, thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Coach. Our pregame chat with Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix is powered by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Schedule your service at callrogers.com.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydentistryva.com.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
We're walking you up to first pitch with the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. The excitement of Liberty baseball is just around the corner. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty and FIU, first pitch coming up in less than 10 minutes this afternoon in Lynchburg. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mao back with you. It's time to bring you the starting lineups driven by Lynchburg Nissan. And we'll start with the visitors from Miami. FIU 8-18 on the year, 1-6 in Conference USA. Under the direction of fourth-year head coach Rich Witten, here's how they line up. In the leadoff spot, DHing again today, it is Cooper Rasmussen. Cole Cleveland is the center fielder. He bats second. And hitting third at first base, Aiden Kohal. Andrew Ildefonso will bat cleanup and play left field. Samuel Fisher is the third baseman, batting fifth. Hitting sixth at shortstop, Mario Travella. Hitting seventh and getting the start in right field today, Hector Candelas. Batting eighth and starting at second base, Trayson Cameron. And batting ninth, getting the start behind the plate, the catcher Mark Hirsch. Rasmussen, Cleveland, Kohal, Ildefonso, Fisher, Travella, Candelas, Cameron, and Hirsch for FIU. Their starting pitcher, right-hander Enrique Sierra. For Liberty, led by second-year head coach Bradley LaCroix, the Flames are 16-9, 4-3 in Conference USA. Game number 26 of the season for the Flames. Hitting leadoff and playing shortstop, it's Tanner Marsh. Batting second, the designated hitter, Ryan Drum. Hitting third, playing third, Jordan Jaffe. Cleanup man is the first baseman, Jackson Sorensen. Nick Barone will follow in left field, batting fifth. Hitting sixth in right field, Riley DiCandido. It's the second baseman, Easton Swafford, batting seventh. Tucker Moore will catch and hit eighth. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Josh Campos. Marsh, Drum, Jaffe, Sorensen, Barone, DiCandido, Swafford, Moore, Campos, with right-hander Jackson Lucas on the mound. Starting lineups driven by Lynchburg Nissan. Coming up, we've got the ball game. Game 2 of our 3-game series, Liberty and FIU next in Lynchburg.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
This broadcast of Liberty University Athletics is authorized under rights granted by Liberty University to Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and is intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. The accounts, descriptions, and broadcasts may not be transmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and Liberty University Athletics. The announcers are selected by the Liberty Flames Sports Network and approved by Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment. It's time for Liberty Flames Baseball.
The 0-1. Swing, high fly ball, deep right field. Did he get enough? He did! That's the ball game! Jackson Sorensen sends him home in Lynchburg! The pitch. Got him swinging. Strikeout ends the inning. 9 punch-outs on the day for Ben Blair.
With a mix of returning stars and hungry newcomers, the Flames are ready to take aim at Conference USA and some of the best teams in the country.
Slider swung out and missed for strike 3. That's the ball game. And the Flames stun the Wolfpack in Raleigh. Liberty comes to UVA and wins the ball game. 10-3, the final score. From third, he'll score, and the Flames walk it off.
3-season CUSA Pitcher of the Year, Ben Blair, all-conference shortstop Tanner Marsh, and the rest of the Flames under head coach Bradley LaCroix are dialed in and looking to leave their mark.
You know, I think LaCroix really built us a team this year that has like really good chemistry. You know, we all want to be here. We all want to win. We all have that faith.
I want to win with these guys. Guys I've played with the last year, 2 years, guys I love. We're all hungry. We're all ready to get out there and prove ourselves.
Follow Flames Baseball all season long right here on the Liberty Flames mobile app, libertyflames.com, and Liberty Baseball on social media.
And we welcome you back inside Worthington Field at Liberty Baseball Stadium. It's Game 2 of our 3-game series with Liberty and FIU here this afternoon. Nick Pierce and Ryan Mao with you. On this Saturday, sun-splashed afternoon at the ballpark in Lynchburg, 50 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky overhead, wind blowing out to right field, maybe down toward the right field corner as we get ready to get this one underway here this afternoon. Flames take the field wearing their home whites today. Navy blue letters and numbers, cursive script across the chest, spelling out Liberty, red outline of those letters and numbers. And multicolored caps, white panels, red brims, blue on the back. FIU switching it up today with the jerseys. They'll go with the all blue head to toe with the, looks like either white or gold pinstripes, white letters and numbers, gold outline, and blue caps for the visitors from Miami. Right-hander Jackson Lucas going through his warm-up tosses on the mound. NC State transfer in his first season with the Flames. 1-1 with a 5.47 ERA. making his 9th appearance, his 7th start. 26 and a third innings pitched, 9 walks, 19 strikeouts for Jackson Lucas. And opponents hitting .252 against him. Umpires for today, Randall Hunley has the plate, calling the balls and strikes. Dominic Toledo is at first base, and the crew chief, Chris Engstrand, is down at third. And we're just about set to go here. Our first pitch of the ball game is presented by Relevant Law. Learn more at relevantlaw.com. Cooper Rasmussen leads it off with a swing and a drive high and deep to right, and the very first pitch of the ball game is hit out of here for a leadoff home run for Rasmussen. And he got every last stitch of that one off of Jackson Lucas to make it 1-0 FIU. Barely had time to let the cream and Splenda settle into my coffee. We're looking up here at a 1-0 ball game. FIU's Rasmussen homers again. That's his 7th of the year.
Yeah, Rasmussen is one of the hitters we were going to talk about. They got 2 hitters that can really hurt you, Rasmussen being the hot one, Trivella being the other. And Rasmussen just jumping a first pitch fastball to start the game.
First pitch to Cole Cleveland, another left-handed hitter, misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes.
And what I was going to get to at some point was I actually like the matchup for Jackson. As long as Jackson Lucas gets his changeup going early.
That one low and outside with a change, 2-0.
It's going to be really effective against this heavy left-handed hitting lineup of the Panthers. Unfortunately, he didn't get a chance to on that first pitch. Rasmussen came out and jumped that first pitch heater.
2-0. That one in for a strike with a fastball, 2-1. I mean, he clubbed that thing. It went over the bullpen in right field, off the retaining wall back there on the walkway that the visiting team takes up to the right field gate. 2-1. Fastball, pretty good spot, just missed off the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike now on Cleveland. And Rasmussen with his 7th homer of the year. He hit one yesterday, a 2-run shot in the 8th inning off of Tyler August. Here's a 3-1. That's off the plate inside for ball 4. So a walk to Cleveland. That'll put a runner at first with nobody out and 1 in on the homer. And FIU leading it here 1-0 in the top half of the first.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you rattle a starting pitcher. Not your prototypical leadoff man in Rasmussen, not somebody you can who's up there taking pitches. He is an all-or-nothing type guy. 2 for 5 yesterday. You mentioned the home run. 3 strikeouts as well to go with it. So he guessed right and got it.
Aiden Kohal, the batter now. Check swing, went around. That's a strike on the first one from Jackson Lucas, 0-1. FIU, if there's one thing that they still do well, it's hit the ball out of the ballpark. Now, they're not doing it at the rate that they did it last year, but that's their 33rd home run as a team. Snap throw to first, runner back. They come into the game ranked 5th in Conference USA in homers, but dead last in hitting, 9th in runs scored per game, -66 run differential, so they're not doing enough other things to win ball games. They got a 1-0 lead here in the 0-1, high and away on the changeup from Lucas to make it a ball and a strike on Kohal.
Yeah, you mentioned that being their 33rd home run of the year. It's actually, 15 between the Rasmussen and Trivella combo. So those 2 guys are the guys that can really hurt you and do damage. They don't do enough in the running game.
Throw to first, runner back.
Or with small ball, they do rely on just swinging the bat, and they have 2 guys that can do damage, and you just saw that with the 1 swing from Rasmussen again.
Yeah, just 15 stolen bases for FIU this year. That's also dead last in CUSA. Here's the 1-1 from Lucas instead. A throw to first again to check on Cole Cleveland, who's 3 out of 9 in stolen base tries this year. And the other thing is they don't really have a high on-base percentage either coming into this series. .372 as a team. That was 9th in Conference USA. So when they're hitting homers, they usually don't have guys on in front of them. 1-1, swing and a miss. That had some ride to it, cutting in on the hands. It's 1-2 now on Kohal.
Yeah, and I mean, they don't see pitches. They're very aggressive. 249 strikeouts as a club, which is a little bit on the high end, especially when you're not swinging the bat as well as they are. You need to be a little bit more zone disciplined, but they're not changing their approach.
The 1-2. Change up, missed off the plate and low. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Aiden Kohal. FIU leading it 1-0 on the Rasmussen homer here in the top of the first. Nobody out and a runner at first.
But to your point, we mentioned it yesterday. That's the saying: solo home runs don't hurt you.
2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on a good changeup right there. Kohal down on strikes. First punch out for Lucas today. He kind of restores some order here in the top half of the first. That brings us to our keys to the game, presented by the Retirement Key podcast from Abish Financial Services. You talked about Jackson Lucas liking the matchup today. What does he have to do well against these hitters?
Yeah, you just saw it right there. He got ahead in the count, got to an advantage count, went to the changeup late, and that against a heavy left-handed hitting lineup is going to be the key for Jackson today.
Throw to first, runner gets back safely as Andrew Ildefonso comes to the plate now. First right-handed hitter that Lucas has faced. And then offensively for the Flames, what do you want to see today? First the pitch here to Ildefonso. Changeup or breaking ball rather in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the key for the offense of the Flames is to get to Enrique Sierra early. This is his first Division I start. He's a junior college transfer, only worked out of the bullpen, 11 appearances up to this point, no starts. So you don't want to let that guy get settled into the game. He's uncomfortable, is not familiar with starting.
Runner goes, pitches outside, throw down to second. That hit the runner. He hit Cole Cleveland with the throw, deflected off of him out to the shortstop. Cleveland in there safely with a head-first slide to second. So a stolen base for Cleveland, his 4th of the year. That'll even the count of 1-1 on Ildefonso. Looked like it got him in the hip or right around the wallet. Probably doesn't feel very good, but he's got the stolen base.
I have it as Cleveland's actually 7th. He's the only running threat from what I had.
1-1 pitch, high and away, 2-1. Well,
and I believe that's his 7th stolen base of the season. So if there's one guy that can run, it was Cleveland. They were aware with throwing multiple pickoffs over. He got a great jump there, not much you can do.
You're right. That would be the incorrect numbers on the pregame report, but the stat sheet has it correct. Here's the 2-1. In for a strike, and it's 2-2 now.
But back to the Flames, offensively, what they need to do is obviously get to somebody who's not familiar with starting yet. Don't let them settle into the game, and then continue to apply pressure on the bases. Sierra does give up 5 of 5 stolen bases on the year, and with the catching combo of Hirsch, 23 of 23.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on the breaking ball. Ildefonso out of there on strikes. That's back-to-back now for Jackson Lucas, and 2 away in the first inning.
Yeah, it's a really nice cutter right there by Jackson on the outer third. It just keeps running off, and Ildefonso runs out of barrel there.
2 away now. It's a cutter, curve, and a changeup for Jackson Lucas. He'll pitch in the very low 90s with his fastball. And that went in there for a strike with the cutter. It's 0-1. On the left-handed hitting, Samuel Fisher. Fisher, the third baseman. Comes in hitting .267, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. 2 out, a runner at second, the 0-1, in for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Went to the breaking ball there. And a chance now for Jackson Lucas to get out of this thing with just the 1-run scoring.
Yeah.
Way ahead in the count here, 0-2.
Yeah, that'd be big. I mean, you're starting to see Jackson get the curveball going, has the cutter going, showed the change. If he can escape this, he's going to feel pretty good.
0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on a changeup. Strikes out the side, and Jackson Lucas does restore order. Leadoff loud home run for Cooper Rasmussen. His 7th of the year gives FIU a 1-0 lead. As we go to the bottom half of the first in Lynchburg, the Flames take aim in Enrique Sierra when we come back.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Want a unique experience for your next Flames home game? Watch from the Flame Train. See the game in our right field locomotive and have a private area for your group. Call 434-582-SEAT or go to LibertyFlamesBaseball.com for more details.
Flames trail at 1-0 as we go to the bottom half of the first here in Lynchburg. Liberty facing Enrique Sierra, the right-handed reliever turned starter here for FIU. We'll tell you more about him in a minute. Remind you, our keys to the game delivered by the Retirement Key podcast from Abish Financial Services. Abish, the official advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. Find the Retirement Key podcast on Apple or Spotify. And one of the keys Ryan mentioned in the last half inning is trying to jump on this kid early. Pitched well, got extended in his last outing. That was against Western Kentucky last week. Or 2 weeks ago, rather. He got extended against the Hilltoppers through 60 pitches. Last 2 outings out of the bullpen against Sam Houston last weekend. And his most recent, March 21st, gave up 3 runs, 2 earned on a couple of hits. For the season, Sierra comes in 2-2 with a 4.82 ERA. 16 walks in 18 2/3 innings. So he will be a little bit erratic. 19 strikeouts, though. And we'll see if the Flames go up there trying to make him throw a strike. Tanner Marsh leads it off from the right-hand side, and the first one is inside with a 91-mile-an-hour fastball, 1-0 on the right-handed hitter. FIU leading it 1-0 on the Rasmussen homer to lead off the ball game. Here's the 1-0 to Tanner Marsh. A swing and a line drive out toward right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Candelas over to cut it off in right. And a leadoff single for Marsh. He's aboard to begin things in the bottom of the first. Good start for the Flames. Marsh comes in hitting .324. Yesterday, Tanner was 0 for 3. A 5-game hitting streak snapped. He starts another one here. Batter now is Ryan Drum, the designated hitter. Sierra to the stretch, and the pitch. Lifted foul out of play to the right, 0-1.
Yeah, Tanner did a great job taking the first pitch, 91-mile-an-hour up and in, and then got a 85-mile-an-hour cutter that just sat over the plate and drove it into right center. And then, as we all know, Tanner can really run. So him being on first base, he could easily swipe a bag here off of this combination of pitcher-catcher.
11 out of 15 in stolen bases. Not running here. Drum gets into this one. A fly ball out to straightaway center field. Cleveland, sunglasses on, will circle around and make the catch for the first out of the first inning. Drum flies out, one away. Brings up Jordan Jaffe. Jaffe had 1 of 4 hits for the Flames yesterday. A single in the 3rd inning. He walked and scored in the first. Ended up going 1 for 3 in the series opener. Runner at first, 1 down. Flames trail at 1-0. Sierra throws over to check on Tanner Marsh. And again, for all the struggles FIU has had throwing out base stealers, Flames with 4 stolen bases yesterday. FIU has only thrown out 5 men trying to steal all year. Marsh not running. The pitch in for a strike on Jaffe. 0-1 the count. Mentioned the arsenal for Sierra: a cutter, slider, and a kick change we learned a little bit about before we came on the air here. Pickoff throw to first, runner back. That's not a term that I've heard a whole lot of.
Yeah, I mean, relatively new to me as well. I think that's just a new grip. A Foss change, where it's more of like a split grip change with your whole hand on it. It's similar to that with a knuckle popped up.
Throw to first, runner gets back in again with a dive.
So it's going to have a lot of deceleration and a little bit of tumble to create like a split change action to it.
See if he throws that exclusively to lefties or if he mixes it to righties. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, strike called over the outer half to Jordan Jaffe with a breaking ball that time, and it's 0-2. Jaffe comes in, one of the Flames' top hitters, .343. Just 18 games, though. He missed time with an injury. 2 homers, 11 RBIs. 0-2 is downstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Actually missed time with a couple of injuries. Had a thumb injury coming into the season. Then a knee injury that sidelined him altogether for a couple of weeks. He just played third base for the first time yesterday. seem to be feeling all right. Here's the 1-2. That one looped into shallow right field. Little blooper, and that will be caught on the run by the second baseman, Cameron. Nice over-the-shoulder grab, running out onto the outfield turf for the second out of the inning. He had the right idea there, but Jaffe, a little too much hang time on that one. And he flies out. That brings up Jackson Sorensen with the Flames trailing 1-0 in the first.
Yeah, it's a tough play for the second baseman. He did a great job of just turning and running and tracking that thing and making that over-the-shoulder catch. Good job by the freshman there, Taggart Cameron.
Sorensen batting from the left side, and the pitch is down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball taken low. Sorensen coming into the ball game off an 0 for 4 yesterday, but did have an RBI ground out in the first inning. There's the 1-0. Marsh not running. That ball hammered but foul. Out of play to the right side. Headed out toward the football practice field. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, Sorensen with that situational hitting in that first inning, had the infield back, did his job, got a ball on the ground up the middle, picked up the RBI, and that's what you're looking for in that situation.
275 on the year with a home run. 17 knocked in. The throw to first to chase Marsh back to the bag. Talk about injuries with the Flames. Ortho Virginia injury report. We'll get to it after this 1-1 pitch to Sorensen. That's in there for a strike with a fastball. It's 1-2. Flames are without Dylan Grabowski for the remainder of the year. He underwent successful ACL repair surgery on Tuesday this past week. Also had to clean up a meniscus in there as well with that injury back at the end of the Missouri State series. Runner goes, 1-2 pitch. Weakly hit on the ground out towards second. A chance here for Cameron. The throw to first in time. And that'll retire the side for the Flames in the first. 1 hit, no runs, no errors, 1 left. We played 1 in Lynchburg. FIU leads Liberty 1-0 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Attention Lynchburg! The biggest selling month of the year is happening right now at Lynchburg Nissan. March marks Nissan's year end, and that means massive savings you do not want to miss. Drive away in a brand new 2026 Nissan with 0% financing for 60 months on select models, or save up to $8,000 off MSRP. Upside down on your trade? No worries. We're offering up to 130% of fair KBB value. But don't wait when they're gone, they're gone. Get to Lynchburg Nissan today where selection's at its best. And remember, Lynchburg Nissan is home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty. Lynchburg Nissan, drive more, save more.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Now back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
1-0. FIU leads Liberty as we go to the top of the second inning in Game 2 of this 3-game series. Flames a 4-3 win here yesterday in the series opener. Now FIU trying to even this thing up at a game apiece. Got a Cooper Rasmussen leadoff home run on the very first pitch of the ball game to go up 1-0 on Liberty. And it'll be the shortstop, Mario Travella, to lead things off for FIU in the top half of the second inning against Jackson Lucas, who settled in, struck out the side in the first after that homer. And his first pitch to Travella misses low and in. 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you really like to see. You don't like the leadoff home run, of course. Struggle with command immediately after, but then settles down and gets a good mix going.
Swinging a foul back. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Travella, one of the top home run hitters on this ball club for FIU. .262 average, 8 homers. In fact, he leads the club. 25 RBIs. Swings on this one, pops it up. That's shallow right field. Might be trouble, but drops foul. Just outside the white line. Flames catch a break there, 1-2 on Travella. Otherwise, he's probably standing on second base. Trevella, we talked about him yesterday, had that walk-off grand slam a week ago today against Sam Houston. One of just 2 wins in the entire month of March for FIU.
Yeah, and the Flames have done a good job yesterday of containing Trevella. Only exception was in the 9th when he led off with the single and made it a little bit of a dicey situation, but for the most part they pitched him well.
Pitch to Trevella, misses low and outside. 1 ball, or make it 2 balls and 2 strikes rather. Candelas will follow, and then it's Cameron after that. And the 2-2, a fastball swung on, foul tipped into Tucker Moore's mitt for the strikeout. That's number 4 for Jackson Lucas, out number 1 here in the second. Came right after him.
Really well executed fastball, up out of the zone at 91 miles an hour. Mario Trevella couldn't catch up with that. That's his 27th strikeout on the season.
So the batter now is Hector Candelas. Left-handed hitter takes a strike. Fastball up and in. 0-1 the count. Candelas out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. 6 feet tall, 200-pounder. Graduate student at FIU. The 0-1. Off the hands, little pop-up out towards second base. Tanner Marsh galloping in. He makes the grab. Tucks it away in his glove for the second out. Couple quick ones for Jackson Lucas here in the second inning. That'll bring up Trayson Cameron. FIU second baseman today. They changed up the lower third of their order after game 1. Those guys were all hitless as Cameron smokes this one on a line out to center field. It's right in line with Josh Campos. Puts it away for out number 3. That's a quick 3-up and 3-down frame for Jackson Lucas and the Flames in the second. We'll go to the bottom half in Lynchburg. Liberty trailing FIU 1-0 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Follow us on social media. Search LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for great content from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
1-0 FIU on top of Liberty as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Flames and Panthers in Game 2 of this 3-game series. Game 3 tomorrow at 11 a.m. Some more breakfast and baseball, Ryan Mao. Bring that griddle up here, I'm telling you. Get it going.
Yeah, fire up some flapjacks.
Yep.
With bacon and eggs.
You got it. Bring the syrup. Set off the sprinklers. Nick Barone leads things off for the Flames here in the home second. 10 homers a year ago for Nick. He's got 2 so far this year, 16 RBIs. Comes in hitting .310 and takes the first pitch, a breaking ball outside, ball 1. I told him in the dugout before the game today, I said, hey, you lead this club. You're the new stolen base leader now in the clubhouse. 1-0 pitch. There's a line drive out toward left center field. Cole Cleveland drifting over, makes the grab for out number 1. He said, yeah, I don't hit tanks anymore, so I got to start stealing some bags. He said, I'm going for 30. He's got 12, a little behind the pace.
Yeah, he's done a really good job of finding ways to, move himself around, and that's what you have to do. But that was a really good swing right there. Just hit it right at the center fielder.
Riley DiCandido, the batter now, with the Flames trailing 1-0 in the second. He takes a fastball outside for ball one. Each team with a hit. FIU's went over the wall. Check swing did not go on the appeal. Chris Engstrand, the crew chief down at third base, said he held up. 2 balls and no strikes on DiCandido. Leads the club, tie for the team lead rather, with 5 homers. Fastball at 90 in for a strike to make it 2-1. He and Josh Campos leading the team in home runs. Probably not the combination you would have expected coming up on the halfway point of the season. 2-1 pitch, called strike at the bottom of the zone. It's 2-2 now on DiCandido.
Yeah, those are also your top 2 RBI producers, with Riley having 22 at this point and Campos with 19.
2-2 changeup misses downstairs, and the count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on DiCandido, the right fielder. Payoff pitch with 1 out on the way. That one stays just off the outside corner with a fastball for ball 4, and Sierra visibly somewhat frustrated with that no call. 1 out walk in the second. Brings up Easton Swafford. How important is body language for a pitcher? Stuff like that. You know, you're kind of flapping off the back of the mound, look kind of frustrated, not getting that 3-2 call.
Yeah, it's, I mean, you always told your pitchers to, don't show emotion, stay even keel. Easier said than done, right? You're competing, you disagree with the call, you want to let them know without verbally letting an umpire know. So sometimes you do show it on your body language, but your defense can also feed off of that.
Runner goes, first move, the pitch in for a strike, throw down to second base, not in time. It's a stolen base for Riley DiCandido. In there with a head-first slide ahead of the tag from the shortstop Travella. And stolen base number 5 for the Flames in this series. Strike 1 on Swafford.
Yeah, really good jump by Riley. That's his 4th stolen base of the year. He's 4 for 4, and like we talked about pregame, that's going to be a huge thing for this offense, is to take advantage of FIU's inability to throw out runners on the bases.
0-1. High and outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Going back to the body language thing, though, it seems like as a pitcher, you don't want to give away to the hitter either. Like, oh, man, I need that call. I need that pitch to be good,
Yeah, it was ball 4, so it's really more of I'm showing the umpire I disagreed with the call.
Sure.
Wouldn't want to show that in the middle of an at-bat.
1-1, misses outside. 2 balls and a strike now on Easton Swafford.
And you don't want your defense to see you deflated either, because they're obviously behind you. You want to exude confidence. But, yeah, to your point, if you happen in the middle of an at-bat, then you're giving the hitter a little bit of an advantage of going, hey, I've got this guy defeated.
DiCandido takes off again. He'll steal third without a throw. Panthers just forgot about him. The pitch down and in. 3 balls and a strike on Easton Swafford.
Completely disregarded the runner at second base. Riley was shuffling, never got a second look from the pitcher, and just took off with a free base there at third. And now you have situational hitting opportunity.
3-1 pitch, low and in, ball 4 to Swafford. Back-to-back walks. And the Flames will have him on the corners here with 1 out in the second inning for Tucker Moore. Coca-Cola proud to sponsor Flames baseball on the radio. Stay tuned after the game for the Coca-Cola 10th inning show. And enjoy an ice-cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. Coke, taste the feeling. Got a mound visit now. Carson Whitson, the pitching coach, out for FIU. Trying to restore some order here with the infield and his pitcher, Sierra. It's one thing DiCandido steals second on you. It's another for him to just take off and, uncontested take third base.
The FIU Panthers have struggled with that all year. That's now 78 of 83 stolen bases allowed. And, when that scouting report gets out early in the season, it's tough to stop. Teams are going to continue to push and challenge you. Even your average to below average running threats are going to start gambling. So you got now first and third, you got Swafford at first, 2 for 2, not necessarily a stolen base threat, but with this Panthers battery struggling to throw out runners, you never know what can happen here offensively.
Tucker Moore, the batter. Let's see if he looks for something to ambush here on the first pitch. Right-handed hitting catcher stands in with men on the corners and one out. First one from Sierra. Moore squares around to bunt, pulled it back and took low. 1 ball and no strikes the count. On a ball that Hirsch had to smother out of the turf.
Yeah, Moore was looking to safety squeeze in that situation. I like the play, but you got to get a strike, and he did a good job of pulling back.
Infield back about halfway up the middle, a little past halfway. Here's the 1-0. Instead, pickoff throw to first, runner back. Fisher cheating in, a couple steps past the bag at third, and then you've got Kohal holding the runner at first. For Tucker Moore, who comes in hitting .226, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, making his 11th start. 1-0 pitch, squares to bunt. Gets it down, up the first baseline. Kohal comes to get it. Doesn't have anybody to throw it to. Scampering over, Cameron gets to the bag in time to take the feed from Kohal. Run scores, DiCandido home on the sacrifice, and Liberty ties the game at 1 apiece. Easton Swafford goes to second. That was almost disaster for FIU.
That's perfectly executed by Moore. Gets something that he can handle and push to the right side of the infield. There's no really defense for that. If you execute it, you're going to pick up the RBI and you'll stay out of the double play. Well done right there.
Josh Campos, the batter now with 2 outs. Swings on the first one, hits a ground ball to third. Backhanded by Fisher. Long peg to first in time for out number 3. Well, the Flames settle for 1. They get a run without a hit. Couple stolen bases in the inning for Riley DiCandido, and 1 man left aboard. They play 2 in Lynchburg with the score. Liberty 1, FIU 1. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard, built by Frank Good Builders.
Liberty and FIU tied at 1 apiece as we go to the top half of the third. And time to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. One other game in progress in Conference USA at the moment. Kennesaw State leading at Delaware 2-0 in the bottom half of the second inning. Owls took game 1 last night by a final of 8-1. A couple other games coming up at 3 o'clock. Western Kentucky at Sam Houston. Jacksonville State at Louisiana Tech. And at 4, you've got Missouri State at Dallas Baptist. And New Mexico State at Middle Tennessee. Delaware's got a run back, by the way, now. Updated score, it's 2-1. Kennesaw State leading at Delaware. Flames softball taking on Delaware across the street. Game 2 of that series. Lady Flames won yesterday. They look to take the series today. At last check, that one was scoreless early. Mark Hirsch leads off at the plate for FIU against Jackson Lucas and takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. 9-1 and 2 hitters due up for FIU in the third inning. Hirsch, a 148 hitter on the year. Takes that one down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. He's playing in his 12th game. This is his 8th start. 4 hits on the year. They're all singles. The 1-1. Stayed just off the outside corner.
Go get him, Hershey. Go get him.
Cutter from Jackson Lucas. 2 balls and a strike the count. 2-1 from Lucas. There's a strike. Fastball at 90 at the knees. Evens things up at 2-2. Wind whipping toward that right field corner now as it blows across from left to right here. The 2-2. Swinging a roller out towards short. Marsh circles around it, scoops, fires to first in time. And that's out number 1 in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, Jackson went with the curveball there. Got a nice little rollover out front. And Tanner does what he does, which is gobble it up and throw accurately across for the out.
Now Cooper Rasmussen bats from the left side. He led off the ball game with a bang. A long tape measure home run to right field. His 7th of the year. He takes a changeup on the first pitch here.
Not a surprise. Not a surprise. Not giving that guy the first pitch fastball after that last at bat.
Took it low for ball 1. Now swing and a miss on the curveball. And that'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike on Cooper Rasmussen. Left-handed hitter facing the right-hander Lucas, the 1-1. Hard hit, but foul. Friendly fire, jumps into his own dugout. And the count is a ball and 2 strikes. This guy's not getting cheated up there. He's just getting the barrel out in front and trying to do some damage. Lucas ready with a 1-2. Here it is. Change up downstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Rasmussen. Jackson ready. Here's his 2-2. Another change up downstairs. Rasmussen spits on that. The count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on FIU's designated hitter.
Yeah, heavy dose of off speed. Not surprising after that first at bat.
Hadn't seen a fastball yet. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and he never saw one. Change up. Rasmussen couldn't get it. And for Jackson Lucas, his 5th strikeout, 2nd out of the 3rd inning.
If you're Rasmussen, you know you're going to get off speed, but you don't necessarily think you're going to get 6 of them in a row. So still out front of a really good changeup there by Jackson.
Cole Cleveland, the batter now. 2 outs, nobody aboard. Liberty and FIU tied at 1 apiece in the top of the 3rd. The first one up and in. 1 ball, no strikes, the count on Cleveland. Center fielder drew a walk and stole 2nd back in the 1st inning. 1-0 from Lucas. Curveball, that one missed upstairs. To go 2 balls and no strikes now on Cleveland.
Ready to go, Cole.
Jackson Lucas came in. Not a big strikeout guy, just 19 strikeouts and 26 in the 3rd innings entering play today. 2-0 fastball upstairs, and that'll run it to 3-0 on Cleveland. And he's had the strikeout working today with 5 of them. Lucas ready. Here's his 3-0. That's in for a strike. Cleveland taking all the way on the fastball. It's 3-1.
Yeah, might not have the strikeout numbers you would think, but that changeup is definitely going to play against that left-handed hitting lineup.
3-1 pitch to Cleveland. Swung on, high fly ball, well foul. Down the right field line and well out of play. Count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nothing more than a long strike to Cole Cleveland.
Yeah, when you're out front of that fastball, then you're thinking he's probably going to throw the changeup here, I would assume.
The payoff pitch, he does. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 6 for Jackson Lucas. And down go the Panthers in the 3rd. 1-2, 3-0 doing. Lucas has settled in quite nicely. He's retired 9 straight. And as we go to the bottom of the 3rd, Liberty and FIU stay tied at 1 apiece. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com. The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Flames play here. You're locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty and FIU tied at 1 apiece as we go to the bottom half of the third inning. Second game of this three-game series. Game 3 tomorrow at 11 a.m. Might be early, but not too early to bring your pup to the ballpark. Every Sunday, bark at the park with Liberty Baseball. Bring your dog to Worthington Field at Liberty Baseball Stadium, and also join the Flames Pup Club. Get a bandana, chew toy, and leash, plus tickets for Bark at the Park, all for just $50. Email flamesclub@liberty.edu to sign up. Tanner Marsh swings on the first one, skies it to left center. Cleveland runs out from under his hat, but comes in to make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Tanner Marsh retired to begin the bottom of the third. Keep waiting for you to bring your dogs to the park on Sunday, Ryan.
Yeah, you're going to be waiting a while because they bark when I park, not bark at the park. When I'm pulling in or pulling out, they're yapping at me like crazy. I can't bring them out in public.
Same with ours. Here's Ryan Drum. Shortens to bunt, pulls back and takes a strike, 0-1. I had ours in the car with me the other day, pulled up to the gas tank. She lost her mind. Saw somebody else out there walking their dog. Here's the 0-1 to Drum. Swing and a miss. And it's quickly 0-2 as Sierra took something off that last pitch.
I pulled up to the gas station, saw the prices of fuel, and I lost my mind.
0-2.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Maybe that's what she was barking at.
Yeah, holy smokes. Look at the price of a gallon of gas.
Here's the 1-2, low and away. This is why they don't buy me as many treats anymore.
That's right.
2 balls and 2 strikes on Ryan Drum. Fly out to center his first time up. Flames and Panthers tied at 1 here in the third. 2-2. There's a knuckling liner to straightaway center, but Cleveland coming in puts it away. And that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 18, Jordan Jaffe.
Brings up Jordan Jaffe. Flames already with 4 stolen bases today. You know, you got to have good feet to steal a base. The Good Feet store can help your feet feel their best. Find the store nearest you at goodfeet.com. Misspoke. They had 4 stolen bases yesterday. They've got 6 in the series now with 2 more today. And the first pitch to Jaffe, cut on a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, and those 2 stolen bases were key in that producing that run in that second inning. That's what changed that situation to a safety squeeze situation.
A 1 pitch low and outside to Jordan Jaffe. 1 ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Jaffe 0 for 1 with a pop out to second. Swings on this one, pops it up down the right field line. That'll slice foul and get out onto the berm. All the kids go tumbling down the hill after the souvenir. A lot of kids at the ballpark today. Love to see it on a Saturday. They chase around the one kid that came up with that foul ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jaffe. Sierra brings it on 1-2. Popped up. Shallow right field. Cameron, the second baseman, going out. Gives way to Candelas, the right fielder. He'll tuck it away for out number 3. And the Flames are set down in order, quickly and quietly, 1-2-3 in the third. We'll go to the top of the fourth in Lynchburg. Liberty and FIU still tied at 1 apiece.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
This is Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Liberty and FIU tied at 1 apiece as we take it to the top of the 4th inning here in Lynchburg. The line score for FIU, a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Cooper Rasmussen's solo home run to lead off the ball game, the only run for FIU. The Flames with a run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Flames got their run in the bottom half of the 2nd inning on a safety squeeze, RBI for Tucker Moore. Scored Riley DiCandido. Jackson Lucas settled in quite nicely after giving up that leadoff homer. He has struck out 6 and set down 9 in a row since then. Well, so much for that. First pitch to Aiden Cohall, punked him on the back leg as he leads off here in the 4th, hit by a pitch. Down to first he goes.
Number 42, Andrew Ildefonso.
That's one thing that FIU does well also. They've been hit by a pitch now 56 times coming into the weekend. That was tops in Conference USA and 15th in the country. Cohall aboard at first for Andrew Ildefonso now. Right-handed hitter takes a ball high, 1-0. I know that's something that more so collegiate teams seem to take a lot of pride in. You don't really want to be known for that in the pros, but for whatever reason, guys love it. It's like, hey, we're tough. We can get hit by a ball. We'll take our bases, throw to first, runner back.
Yeah, teams work on it. It's a badge of honor. It shows toughness to your dugout. Kind of sends a message that that didn't faze us. So teams work on it actively. In a safer manner than actually throwing pitches at their players.
1-0 pitch, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did on the appeal. Down to Dominic Toledo at first base. 1 ball and 1 strike on Ildefonso. I was going to ask you, how do you work on that?
So tennis balls, sometimes you'll mix in your BP bucket, baseballs with some tennis balls or squeeze balls so they can't identify them. And then when you're throwing, you let the squeeze ball go up and in.
1-1 pitch, pop foul back out of play, 1-2.
So once I started getting the squeeze balls that looked like the baseballs, that became a really effective way because they couldn't read it out of my hand what it was. So they're ready to hit, and then I had to do a good job of throwing the squeeze ball at their rib cage, which, to be honest, I kind of enjoyed on some of the players. Maybe a little too much.
Can still leave some welts. Here's the 1-2.
You're giving me too much credit on my velocity at that age.
1-2 down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ildefonso.
Because it's not natural, right? I mean, every person's going to try to get out of the way of something coming at them that's going to do damage. So you've got to just retrain them that this is a reward. And so the best way to do that is to let them get hit with a softer object.
Here's the 2-2. Swinging a high pop-up, shallow right field. Swafford chasing this one over by the line, and he makes the running catch in foul territory. Great job by the Flames' second baseman, tracking that one all the way. The wind pushing it back in foul ground. But he makes the grab for the first out of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, number 14, Samuel Fisher.
Cohall holds at first base for Samuel Fisher now. 1-1 our score. 1 out, 1 on in the 4th. Lucas turns and throws to first. All I can think about is the Roger Dorn scene from Major League. Get in there, Dorn.
Nope.
This guy likes to pitch you inside, right? Pitch to Fisher. Low and in, 1 ball, no strikes. You remember a couple years ago when Travis d'Arnaud still played for the Braves? I don't know if you saw that. He got hit by a pitch, and it was like, might have been a position player. That it was something off-speed, junk, plunked him in the arm, and he just immediately dropped to the ground.
He just fell over.
Here's the 1-0. He gets hit. That was not intentional. Fastball in on the arm of Fisher. He'll go down to first base. And Cohall heads to second. That's now 2 HBPs here in the inning. And 2 are on with 1 out for the Panthers.
Was it Albert Bell who got hit and tried not to take his free pass? Did you see that back in the day?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it was a pitch, and they were trying to throw at him. He got hit, and he was not going to take his base. And the umpire's like, "You have to take your base, sir."
This is not debatable.
He wanted to swing.
First pitch, swing and a miss. Speaking of wanting to swing, Mario Travella missed every stitch of that breaking ball from Jackson Lucas. It's 0-1. Tied at 1 for the moment, but 2 on with 1 out for the Panthers here in the 4th inning. Travella 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Flames starting to get the bullpen moving here. The 0-1 from Lucas. Swung on tap, foul to the left side. And it's quickly 0-2 on the FIU shortstop. But I thought that was one of the great moments. Just, it's so serious and businesslike at the major league level. Just have some fun every once in a while. Darno selling that hit by pitch. Lucas steps off, now turns and throws down to second base. Nothing on as Cohall dives back into the bag.
Yeah, Lucas used his inside move to second base, and by rule, you have to clear the rubber pretty quickly. So coach is coming out, Rich Whitten, to ask about that non-call. He thought it might have been a balk, so he's going to want them to talk about it a little bit. His foot, as a pitcher, your foot can't come down and back. It's got to immediately clear the rubber. So he's going to go out and look like having a conversation with the infield umpire as well.
Yeah, this is Chris Engstrand. He's the crew chief. He would have had the call, right? He's on the left side of the infield.
So I'm gonna pat myself on the back. This was probably my best thing in teaching, was the inside pickoff move to second base, where you are extremely trying to deceive the runner at second. And if you can make it look like you're delivering to the plate, you can get a runner at second base to shuffle into his secondary lead and pick people off. I could name numerous times where we've actually left the team standing on the field because we inside moved somebody to end a ball game and drove coaches crazy, because it was a little bit dicey on whether or not we were coming straight down with our leg or gaining ground back to second base. We definitely towed that line because it's a difficult call for an infield umpire to see from that angle.
You said once you clear that rubber with your front leg, you have to go to the plate, right? Here's the 0-2. Low and outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
So right-handed pitcher, his left leg is coming down. It's supposed to come down and back behind the rubber if you're going to go to second base with your foot. But as an inside move, if you take it straight down, it's hard to see as a runner if you're going home or picking off.
Here's a swing and a fly ball out to straightaway center field. Campos coming in, makes a head-high catch to get Travella. The runners hold at first and second. That's the second out of the 4th inning.
So when your foot comes down the mound, obviously it's going to be in front of the rubber going to the plate. When you throw the inside move, most people take it straight back to second. The in-between line where you try to toe is take it straight down and then swipe it out towards second base, and you can deceive a runner thinking, man, it looks like he's going to the plate. Oh, no, he's not. And they get caught in no man's land. I had a guy named Ian Casher that we walked off Richmond with an inside move and High Point with an inside move because it was that good.
Hector Candelas, the hitter, swing and a miss on the changeup. On the first pitch from Lucas for strike 1. 2 out, runners at first and second. Tie game 1-1. We're in the top of the 4th inning. By the way, balks are not reviewable by replay either, so here's the 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up down the right field line. Giving chase, DeCandido. So is Swafford. Neither one of them have a play. That's out on the berm. Strike 2 on Candelas.
And what made Ian Casher's inside move so nasty was he was a sidearm pitcher, so he would bend his upper half and deliver to the plate. So we taught him to bend his upper half and drop his leg straight down and then swing it in. So everybody at second base thought he was delivering. They weren't trying to steal. They just thought he delivered to the plate, and he got them picked off numerous times.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Buried the breaking ball down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And obviously if you then come down on the home plate side of the rubber, but try to throw to second base, that would be a balk.
And that's where Rich Whitten said, hey, it looked like he came straight down and didn't go back towards second when he was dropping his leg. And it's hard for an umpire to see that. And the infield umpire right now is watching very carefully after Rich Witten has warned him about it.
Next pitch, swung on, hot shot to second. Gloved by Marsh on one bounce. That almost picked off Kohal, the runner. But Marsh wings it over to first for the final out of the inning. That'll do it for FIU in the fourth. They get a couple of men on with the hit by pitches, but leave them both stranded. We go now to the bottom of the fourth inning in Lynchburg. Liberty and FIU tied at 1 apiece.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carilion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Enjoy Flames baseball with flexibility with a Flames 10-ticket pack. You can mix and match 10 tickets to the games of your choice for just $50. Get yours at libertyflamesbaseball.com.
Home half of the fourth inning, Liberty and FIU tied at 1 apiece. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mowell with you from the ballpark here in Lynchburg. Sid Bream radio booth atop Worthington Field at Liberty Baseball Stadium. Flames will go to work here against Enrique Sierra. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up.
Number 4, Jackson Sorensen.
Starting with Jackson Sorensen, 0 for 1 with a ground out to second today. Still looking for his first hit of the series. I thought he was starting to come around a little bit down at Kennesaw State, starting to barrel the ball a little bit more. Just waiting on that power to show up for Sorensen. At 14 home runs last year. Takes the first one outside here. 1 ball and no strikes to count on the Flames' first baseman. Sorensen in his second season with Liberty. 1-0 pitch in for a called strike on the fastball. That'll even the count up at 1-1. 14 home runs last year. They lead the ball club, 50 RBIs. 1-1 off the plate outside. 2 balls and a strike on Jackson Sorensen. It's from Idaho Falls. Started out his career at Gonzaga. Was there for 2 seasons. Then went to Iowa Western Community College. Had a big year. He swings and unloads here. A fly ball into deep right center field. And that one is long gone for Jackson Sorensen. Jumped all over a fastball and clubbed it out of here. His second of the season gives Liberty a 2-1 lead in the fourth.
Nick, you just mentioned it. Waiting for Sorensen to find that long ball power. What a great pitch to get it. 2-1, 90-mile-an-hour fastball right down the heart of the plate. And Sorensen does not miss that one.
That one went 426 feet. With an exit velocity of 111 miles an hour. Here's Nick Barone. He takes low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. He got every last stitch of that. 1-0 to Barone. Called strike on the inside corner. Evens the count at 1-1.
Nick, if that's all it takes, then if you could please put it out there again, that a couple other guys can find that long ball power, because the timing of you making that call was pretty impressive.
Here's the 1-1. I'll do my best. 2 balls and a strike as that misses low. Well, Nick Barone was saying before the ball game how he's lost his power,
There you go.
At 10 home runs last year. Here's the 2-1. Called strike. Outside corner with the cutter. It's 2-2 now on Nick Barone. I mean, when you think about it, we talked about it earlier. First, the 2-2 pitch. Outside 3-2. This Flames team, the home run leaders are Riley DiCandido and Josh Campos. Not what you expected.
You don't expect the 9-hole to be one of your home run leaders at the time, but just shows some of the depth you have, and you're looking to get those middle lineup guys delivering with their power.
There's ball 4, low and outside, and the speedster Nick Barone will head down to first with a walk after the home run. Flames on top 2-1 here in the 4th inning. And it just goes to show, like, there's another level in there that this club can get to in terms of offensive production. If these guys, Jackson Sorensen, Nick Barone, those guys start playing up to the back of their baseball card, so to speak, from last year, the last couple of years, this offense could get real scary in a hurry.
100%, and I think the coaching staff will tell you they're not where they want to be. They're not where they're going to be yet. The season is a work in progress, and it goes through ebbs and flows. And sure, they were struggling early on, and they found the bats a little bit there in the week 2, 3, 4, and might have cooled off a little bit now. But they have the base running to keep them afloat. They draw free passes. If they could start firing on all cylinders, it could be a really dangerous Flames offense.
Riley DiCandido, the hitter, drew a walk, stole second, stole third, and scored back in the 2nd inning. Barone at first, and they will throw over to check on Nick. Dives back into the bag. He said he was going for 30 bases. I said, why don't you become a 20-20 guy? Said, I'm way behind there. Takes off running. Pitches inside. Throw down to second base. One hopper, and Barone is in there. Feet first with a slide. Another stolen base for Nick Barone. He's now 13 for 13 on the year. We saw that coming.
Yeah, that was just an outstanding jump by Nick. And he's getting some great reads over there at first base.
A ball and no strikes on DiCandido. The pitch. That one caught the inside corner with a changeup. Evens things up at a ball and a strike. Flames leading at 2-1 in the 4th, looking to add on. Base hit from DiCandido. Could put another run across here. Bullpen getting busy now for FIU, a right-hander throwing. The pitch, swing and a miss. Changeup, had him out in front. It's 1-2 now on DiCandido. Maryland transfer at the plate for the Flames in his 2nd season here in Lynchburg. Left-handed hitter waiting. Sierra, the stretch, and the 1-2 offering. On the way. Swinging a foul back. Pretty good cut on a fastball there, but it's still 1-2 on DiCandido. Of course, missed the majority of last year with a knee injury. Only played in 15 games. 1-2 to DiCandido. Low and in. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This guy's from Virginia Beach. He was rated the number 4 first baseman in the entire state by Perfect Game coming out of high school. And he gets hit by a pitch. 2-2 offering down and in. That got him in the leg with the changeup. And Riley DiCandido will head to first. He got plunked in just above the knee, it looks like.
Yeah, that's Riley's 8th HBP of the season, and I was just looking at those numbers before the pitch. I mean, 20 walks, 8 HBPs at this point, and only 21 strikeouts. So when you're getting more free passes than punch-outs, you're doing a really good job at the plate.
Karsten Whitson, the pitching coach, out again for FIU. Once again, they've got a right-hander loosening in the bullpen. Liberty leading at 2-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning with runners at first and second. The home run by Jackson Sorensen, his 2nd of the year. By the way, Sorensen now, you go back to last year, 16 home runs for the Flames, counting his numbers from last year. 10 of them have either tied the game or given Liberty the lead.
That's clutch, and there's nothing that can be said about it. You don't teach it; it just comes up when the team needs it and delivers the big swing. So,
Sierra Mound visit now adjourned. 54 pitches, so he might be approaching his limit. Facing Easton Swafford here, the left-handed batter. Shortens to bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike, 0-1.
Easton didn't show like he was sacrificing there. It looked like a late show, more of a bunt for a hit approach. I wouldn't be surprised if he let him swing away or try a slash because the first baseman is crashing down pretty hard right now.
Corner infielders cheating in. Swafford squares around. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Sierra. Pulls it back. Sends it in the air down the left field line instead. Ildefonso giving chase. Runs out of room. That ball drops foul on the berm. 0-2 the count. So it was a slash for Easton Swafford. Took a shot at the backside but couldn't keep it fair.
And now the count being 0-2, it's up to Easton to do the job that a bunt would have done. He's got to find a way to move the runners on his own here and avoid the double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Instead, a step and a throw down to second base. Inside move from Sierra just to make sure the Flames didn't have anything on there with Barone. Now Sierra ready with the 0-2. Missed low and in. A ball and 2 strikes to count on Swafford. Barone at second, DiCandido at first. Flames leading at 2-1 here in the fourth. And the 1-2 from the right-hander. Bounces in front of the plate. Good stop by Mark Hirsch back there to keep it in front. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sierra looks at his wristband, gets the pitch signaled in, shuffles the ball in a brown glove, sets at the letters, checks second. Checks again. Now the 2-2 pitch. Yanked it outside and missed. Off the plate. Maybe the cutter that time, and the count goes full. 3-2 on Easton Swafford. Still nobody out here in the inning. A walk would load him up. Tucker Moore on deck. Here's his 3-2 now. Instead, step off and a toss to second. FIU paying a lot more attention to the base runners now than they did earlier in the game. 3-2 count, payoff pitch due to Swafford. It's on the way. Swung on, fly ball out to left center field. That'll be playable for Ildefonso. Sunglasses on, left fielder makes the catch. No advance from the runners. And that's the first out of the inning.
Number 26.
So Swafford can't get anything done. That'll bring up Tucker Moore. Had the 3-4 sacrifice RBI back in the second. Flames on top 2-1. Looking to add on to the lead here in this fourth inning.
Yeah, I don't know how much more they have in Sierra. Looks like we're actually going to get a mound visit here from the pitching coach.
Yeah, that'll be it. Karsten Whitson on his way out. He's already motioned to the bullpen, so Enrique Sierra will be taken down here after 3 1/3 innings, right at 60 pitches. So the Panthers with the Haley's Appliance and Outdoor pitching change will step out and tell you who the new pitcher is when we come back here to Lynchburg. Flames on top, 2-1.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
Join Liberty Flames football for its spring showcase, Saturday, April 18th at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg. Gates open at 1 p.m. Scrimmage starts at 1:30. Admission is free. Bring the whole family to get a sneak peek of your 2026 Flames. 5 fans in attendance will have a chance to kick a field goal for season tickets or kick for tickets to one of our midweek games. Kids play on inflatables. Also play our golf simulator. Meet Sparky and the cheerleaders. It's all happening Saturday, April 18th. Liberty Football Spring Showcase. Don't miss it.
The Flames play here. You are locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty leading FIU 2-1 here in the bottom half of the fourth inning, and the Panthers go to the bullpen for the first time today. They will bring on senior right-hander Ty Riley. 8 appearances, 1-0 record, 2 ERA. Takes over for Enrique Sierra, who last 3 1/3 innings. Been on first and second, his responsibility. He's given up 2 runs so far on 2 hits. 3 walks, didn't have a strikeout today. Through 60 pitches, just 32 strikes and 28 balls. That's not a good ratio. And now Riley comes on with the 2.5 ERA, making his 9th appearance. Riley, one of the first arms we expected to see out of the bullpen for FIU here this weekend. We got Bryce Turner yesterday.
So Ty's a 6'6" right-hander, straight over the top motion, 12-6 breaking ball to match that arm slot. So you're going to get a heavy dose of breaking balls, I would think, looking to get yourself the ground ball double play here. Does struggle with command a little bit. You mentioned the 14 walks in 18 innings, 4 wild pitches and 3 HBPs. So does struggle to command, and that's typical out of that high of a slot with a 12-6 breaking ball. Those can get away from you. You can spike those in the dirt and turf often.
Tucker Moore, the batter from the right side. He takes the first one in there for a called strike, 0-1. That was one thing that Rich Whitten discussed with us before the start of the series, was talking about Ty Riley. He's releasing the ball close to 7 feet at times. Here's the pitch, up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. So to your point, throwing it from directly over his head. Be a little tougher for the hitter to pick up on, right?
It's just you don't see it too often.
Turn, inside move, throw to second. Runner gets back to the bag safely. 1 ball and a strike on Tucker Moore. Flames leading at 2-1 in the bottom half of the fourth. Looking to add on with 2 men on and 1 out. Next pitch downstairs. That one was spiked but smothered by the catcher, Mark Hirsch. 2-1 the count.
So the scouting report's going to say OTT, over the top, and most guys will posture off on the mound to be able to get to that slot. So you'll see him lean back a little bit to be able to create some space and give that over the top.
Runners take off. The 2-1 pitch is swung on, pop foul out of play to the right, and we'll do it over again, 2-2.
And if you think of a clock, I mean, he's coming out of that 12 o'clock slot.
Yeah.
So, 6'6", delivering straight over the top. It's coming out of a very steep angle, which does make release point difficult on a 12-6 breaking ball. There's very little margin for error of in the zone or down in the dirt.
Here comes the 2-2 from Riley. Yanked it outside and missed. Low and away. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good at bat here from Tucker Moore to work it back in his favor. Campos is on deck.
You might get guys in motion in this situation. I wouldn't be surprised if they do try to run.
3-2 pitch. There go the runners. Missed low and in for ball 4. So a walk to Tucker Moore. And FIU pitchers still without a strikeout today. That'll load the bases with 1 out for Josh Campos, who earlier in the year at High Point blasted a grand slam. That put a game out of reach down there. We'll see what Campos has in the tank here. 0 for 1 with a ground out to third. Flames on top 2-1. The pitch. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1. 88-mile-an-hour fastball from Riley. It's now 4 walks in the game, a hit batter. That one bounces down there, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That was a really good block by Hirsch because it is difficult getting those 12-6 breaking balls that are spiking. They have a tendency to really shoot off the turf in different directions. So he did an excellent job with the runner in scoring position.
1-1 pitch. Upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. The one thing you don't want to do here if you're Campos is hit it on the ground. Something elevated. Here's a 2-1 now from Riley. Downstairs, 3 balls and a strike. And those are the pitches you want to lay off of with that in mind, right?
Yeah, and we mentioned the over-the-top slot. It's so hard to command. That's why most pitchers are in a traditional high three-quarter slot. You just have a little bit more room for air when it's coming off your fingers than you do in this slot.
A walk means a run. 3-1 pitch. Too high, ball 4. And that will force in a run. Barone scores on the bases-loaded walk to Josh Campos. Flames push across another. It's 3-1 in the 4th. Still only 1 out. And back to the top of the order with Marsh. Now if you're Tanner Marsh, would think you go up there taking the first one, right?
Tanner's been pretty aggressive. His last at bat he went first pitch, so.
First pitch too high there. 1 ball and no strikes.
But to your point, the coaching staff has worked with him on, being a little bit more selective, seeing some more pitches. So this is a guy that hasn't shown command, and it's probably a good idea to continue to hold.
1-0 pitch, nowhere near. Upstairs, 2-0. No one throwing in the FIU bullpen, but that may change shortly. Liberty with a couple of runs across here in this 4th inning, leading 3-1. The bases loaded with 1 out. 2-0 to Marsh. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got a fastball right down the middle. Pulled the trigger, but came up empty. 2-1. Two-one offering to Marsh. In the air, foul down the right field line. That'll curl out of play, and it'll even the count at 2-2. Numbers on this guy coming in: 14 walks, 19 strikeouts over 18 innings. The 2-2. Going outside with the breaking ball. And that'll run it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Tanner Marsh. Again, trying to get something in the air here if possible. 3-2 pitch on the way. That's in the air, but foul. Lifted out of play to the right, still 3-2.
Yeah, ideal situations, get something elevated, but in a full count with 2 strikes, Tanner's just got to get a strike. And he's got to get it in play because he is a hard guy to double up as well with his speed. So can't go down looking, which Tanner's really good at trying to fight off pitches to get something he can handle.
3-2 pitch again. Swing and a fly ball, well hit left center field, but playable for Cleveland. Circles in, makes the catch. Runners will tag, but only one man will advance, and that's the one from third. DiCandido sprints home and scores on what will be a sac fly RBI for Tanner Marsh. Flames add another. Third run of the inning. They now lead it 4-1.
Great piece of hitting. Obviously got himself to an advantage count. Fouled off a couple pitches that he tried to do something with. Battled in a full count situation. And situational hitting is what you need in that right there. And he delivered with a sacrifice fly deep enough to score.
Batter now is Ryan Drum. He takes upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. 8th man to hit in the inning. Flames would love to get a base hit here, though. 1-0 swung on, foul back. Evens the count at 1-1. Drum 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts today. Hitless in the series, 0 for 6 so far. Moore at second, Campos at first. This one lifted foul back, and it's 1-2. You're just looking for that big hit here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If you can, if you can keep this thing going, make them really pay for those free passes.
1-2, swinging a ground ball out to short. And the throw's going to come to third base. Got him by about a step. That was not what I expected to see from Travella. Shortstop threw over to third where Fisher was covering. It's a force out. So that's the final out of the inning. Now Bradley LaCroix coming out to ask Chris Engstrand, the crew chief and the third base umpire, about it. Is he lobbying for some type of interference there?
It's not the play you typically go with. Shortstop throws across unless he's pulled significantly into the hole. It caught Fisher off guard too. Caught everybody off guard that he decided to go to third with that play.
Well, Coach LaCroix back to the dugout, inning over. Flames do get 3 across in the fourth. They take the lead. It's now 4-1 as we go to the top half of the fifth in Lynchburg. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Now back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game 2 of our series goes to the top of the fifth inning with Liberty leading FIU 4-1. Flames had a 4-1 lead yesterday, had to hold on and win 4-3. Jackson Lucas back to the mound for Liberty. After the Flames get 3 across in the bottom of the fourth. Lucas facing Trayson Cameron, followed by Mark Hirsch, and then Rasmussen at the top of the order. First one outside to the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes. Flames have action in the bullpen. Left-hander down there loosening. Got a situation here this weekend. The 1-0. Called strike evens the count at 1-1. You could see one Flame pitch against his former team, Tristan Dietrich, former FIU Panther. I'm wondering if that's him warming up down there. 1-1 pitch stays high, 2 balls and a strike. Flames have a number of lefties available to pitch today, though, so not sure about that. And then you could have a situation here, too, although Jackson Lucas's pitch count starting to climb. 2-1 pitch. That's rocketed in the air to deep center field. Campos retreating, now slow, circles off his route and makes the catch for the first out of the fifth inning. Going to have a situation on Tuesday where if Jackson Lucas pitches out of the bullpen again in the midweek, he could be facing his former team, NC State, on the road Tuesday. Deep fly out to center on a ball well hit by Cameron, but he's out number 1. That'll bring up Mark Hirsch. Used to never see that happen. And now in the day of the transfer portal, guys face their former teams and teammates all the time. Breaking ball swung on, fouled off, 0-1 on Mark Hirsch.
Yeah, it's definitely a different time, and got to be a little bit awkward for a player to go against his former teammates, especially if he's been around them for a couple of years.
The pitch low and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. Jake Potts is one of the men now up in the bullpen for the Flames. Right-hander down there. Did not catch who the lefty is. The 1-1. About to be made here to Hirsch. Outside with a fastball. 2 balls and a strike. Talked to Rich Whitten about it before the series. Absolutely no ill will toward Tristan Dietrich. Just said could be a case where a change of scenery was the best thing for him. The 2-1 down at end, 3-1. And sometimes that's the case for guys in college, professional baseball, professional sports. Sometimes change will do you good. Here's a 3-1. That's in for a strike. Fastball in there makes it 3-2.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a different time, and you can make those decisions that you think are best for you, whether it's going to a higher level program or just getting a different jersey on and trying to reset and give yourself another shot.
Payoff pitch is lined to right. That's a base hit for Hirsch. 1 out single in the 5th. Just the second hit given up by Jackson Lucas. And the first since that leadoff solo home run in the first inning.
By this young man. So Rasmussen back up again. Struck out in his last at-bat, but as you mentioned, jumped that first pitch fastball. And we're going to see Coach LaCroix come out and make a change, I think.
That's going to be the end of the line here for Jackson Lucas. Got a good line working, but so often with him, it's that third time through the order, third time through the order, the contact starts getting a little louder. And so the Flames are going to go to the bullpen and make a pitching change here. Haley's Appliance and Outdoor call to the pen for the Flames. Liberty leading FIU 4-1 in the top half of the 5th. We'll step out and have the pitching change in a moment.
Hey, you look like you could use a nap. No, not a nap, an app. The Liberty Flames mobile app. It's your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news and your favorite teams, upcoming schedules. You can buy and download tickets to the next games and listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast. It's all on your new app, the Liberty Flames mobile app. And of course, it's free from the App Store or Google Play. Get it. At this time, the app will no longer make you a sandwich.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. My family and I are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the field. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Memberships start at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Liberty leading FIU 4-1 in the top half of the 5th inning. Panthers have a runner at first and 1 out. And the Flames go to the bullpen and bring on left-hander Spencer Williams, on for just his second appearance this season. And one of the returning arms for the Flames, just hadn't really had a whole lot of opportunities. Williams takes over for Jackson Lucas. He will inherit the runner at first. Now have to go through 3 left-handed hitters, or at least a couple of left-handed hitters here at the top of the order for FIU, including a couple of their best in Rasmussen and Cleveland. Against 9th-ranked Virginia, though, Williams had a good outing, 2 1/3 innings. Did not allow a hit or a run with a walk and 3 strikeouts. That was a little more than a week ago, so he has earned himself another opportunity to pitch here. Williams, 5'9", 170-pounder from right here in, near Lynchburg. He's in Forest. Went to Jefferson Forest High School. Transferred from Patrick Henry College. Patrick Henry Community College. In his 3rd season with the Flames. Here is Cooper Rasmussen to face him. Left-handed hitter, the pitch from Williams. And he starts with a breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1 the count.
And that dugout is fired up to see him out there with that hammer breaking ball he just dropped in left on left. So this is the guy they like for left on left matchup in this situation.
0-1 from Williams. Another one, that one down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, Williams a little hurt coming into the year, too. So you talk about him not getting a whole lot of appearances. He had something going on with his shoulder. But they tweaked his arm slot this year, kind of lowered him down a little bit. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a foul on the breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball in the upper 80s, breaking ball. He can really spin it. One ball, two strikes, the count on Rasmussen. 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. The 1-2 from Williams on the way. Runner not going, and it's low and outside, 2-2. They had him down almost sidearm in the preseason at one point. He's kind of come back up more three-quarter, high three-quarter with the slot. Here's the 2-2. And that one tapped foul. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes on Rasmussen.
Yeah, I see him as a high three-quarter left-hander with a really powerful breaking ball. I mean, 78 to 80 mile-an-hour curveball with that kind of depth is going to be tough on the left-handed hitters.
Here comes Williams. It's 2-2. Hey, frozen with a 92 mile-an-hour fastball at the knees for strike 3. Rasmussen was not looking for that. He's out number 2 in the 5th inning.
Center fielder number 9, Cole Cleveland.
That's a perfectly executed fastball down and away after spinning some breaking balls. Heavy dose of off speed early, slows your hitter down, slows him down, and then dials up the heat at 92 and dots it on the outer third.
Cole Cleveland the batter now. 2 outs and a man at first. And the fastball misses high to him. 1 ball, no strikes. Liberty on top, 4-1 in the top of the 5th. This would be a great role for Spencer Williams to find, a lefty specialist in the middle of the ball game. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball, pretty good spot. Just missed the outside corner, I guess. 2-0. We have automatic ball strike challenge in college yet?
You don't want that in college.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Stayed high with the fastball, 3-0. Saw it in use last night. Salvador Perez went 3 for 3 for the Royals. Challenging strike or calls that were called a ball. He got him overturned to strikes. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Stayed outside, ball 4. Fastball off the plate to Cleveland. That'll put him at first and second now with 2 outs in the 5th inning. And now the tying run comes to the plate, and Aiden Cohall. Technology's there, that's all I'm saying.
It's there, but I don't know if I want college guys making those calls. I think there's a lot of emotions going in, and I don't know how well they know the zone, if I'm being honest with you.
I would agree.
Big league level. So
I would agree. Cohall, the batter, batting from the left side, the pitch. 0-away with a breaking ball, 1-0. Cohall hit by a pitch his last time up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Flames leading 4-1 in the top of the 5th inning.
I think it was a spring training game I saw. The home plate umpire didn't know his mic was hot, and they reviewed his call, and he said, man, I hope it's a strike.
1-0 pitch in for a strike. Caught the outside corner with a fastball. It's 1-1.
So just watching his reaction when he recognized that echo throughout the stadium was pretty hilarious.
Ball and a strike, 2 outs, 2 on. Williams with a pitch. Cohall lays off the breaking ball too high. 2-1 the count. I understand it from the umpire standpoint because they feel like they should get every call right. Realistically, I mean, some of those, it's tough. I mean, those borderline pitches, bottom of the zone, it's hard to see that sometimes. Here's a 2-1. Swinging a foul back on the fastball, 2-2 now.
Yeah, when you watch the replays of them and they're under review, it's like a fraction of the ball is in the zone or out of the zone, and you're like, holy smokes, how do you expect any human being to get that right every single time or even at a high percentage? But they're good. They really are good to make those calls.
The 2-2 from Williams. Taken low. Breaking ball misses, ball 3. 3-2 now on Aiden Cohall. The runners at first and second will be off and moving. Liberty leading at 4-1 in the top of the 5th. Jake Potts continues to throw in the Flames bullpen if needed here. Here's the payoff pitch from Spencer Williams. Runners go, high and away, ball 4. Fastball out of the zone. Back-to-back walks from Williams after getting the strikeout of the first man he faced. And now Andrew Ildefonso, the right-handed hitter, will come up. And we'll see if the Flames make the move here with Potts warming, and they will. Bradley LaCroix out of the dugout. Williams retired one of the 3 left-handed hitters he faced. And now the Flames will make a move here with the right-handed batter coming. Liberty 4, FIU 1. Runners first and second, 2 out in the 5th. We'll step away and have the Haley's Appliance and Outdoor call to the bullpen when we return.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the 4th quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Flames leading FIU 4-1 in the top of the 5th inning. Another pitching change presented by Haley's Appliance. Right-hander Jake Potts takes over on the mound, the senior. He's on for his 9th appearance, 7th out of the bullpen. 1-1 with a 6.28 ERA. Has a save this year. 10 walks, 12 strikeouts over 14 and a third innings. He's looked better out there his last couple trips to the mound. Gave up a couple of hits on Tuesday against UNCG that produced 2 inherited runs. But his last 2 outings, he's given up no runs of his own. So Potts will go to work here against Ildefonso. 6'3", 200-pounder out of Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. And was our guest this week, one of our guests on the Liberty Flames Clubhouse Report podcast. So he's got to do good here, right?
He has to. Yes, you put it out there into the universe, and he has to.
Potts facing Ildefonso, right on right, the pitch. And that's in for a strike, 0-1. I think I said runners first and second. The bases are actually loaded. Hirsch is at third. Cleveland at second. Cohall at first. Potts gets ahead 0-1. Now the pitch to Ildefonso. Swung on, popped up, straight up the chute on the infield. Who can find it? Sorensen, the first baseman, is there. He'll put the squeeze on it for out number 3. Potts does his job. Comes in and gets Ildefonso to retire the side. FIU leaves the bases loaded in the 5th. They've stranded 6 today. And with that, we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Halfway home here in Game 2 of the series. Liberty leading it 4-1.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
How would you like to track the next Flames baseball game from your very own private area in the Flame Train? Details on how to see the game from our right field locomotive. Just call 434-582-SEAT or go to libertyflamesbaseball.com to get on track.
Liberty with a 4-1 lead over FIU, headed to the bottom half of the 5th inning. It'll be Jordan Jaffe leading it off at the plate for the Flames. 3, 4, and 5 hitters facing Tyrus Riley, the right-hander on the mound for FIU. First pitch to Jaffe. Right-handed hitter takes inside. 1 ball and no strikes. First season with the Flames, transfer from Richmond, where he was an all A-10 player last year. 10 homers last season. Got a couple now for the Flames. The pitch in for a strike, and that'll even it up at 1-1. From California, but loves living in Virginia. He grew up a Red Sox fan. Jaffe did. Pitch called a strike on the breaking ball, 1-2. His dad's from Boston, so they grew up making trips to Fenway Park together. 1-2 pitch, line the other way, and right into the glove of Kohal, the first baseman. Hit it right on the screws, but nothing to show for it. And Jordan Jaffe's out number 1 in the 5th.
Jackson Sorensen.
It's a park I hadn't been to yet. Gonna get to Fenway at some point.
I went last year.
Was it everything you thought it would be?
Me, my father, and my son. And we saw the Cubs Red Sox because we're Cubby fans.
Jackson Sorensen, the hitter, takes the first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Flames leading 4-1 here in the 5th.
And I went early enough to make sure I got in all the experience and got to see everything, walk around the inside of the park, outside of the park.
0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2 on Sorensen, who homered his last time up.
Snuck my way up past somebody to get to the top of the big monster just to say I was up there for a quick second before I got told to leave.
Here's the 0-2. Low and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, did you go sign Pesky's pole?
Did not. Did not.
There's only so many things you can do, right?
Yeah.
Big ballpark. Access isn't always easy. 1-2, high and away. 2-2.
But I got a good bit. I felt like I got the experience in, and then
that's what matters.
The Cubs had their worst loss in years, and I saw position players on the mound early in the game.
2-2, sent foul back. Still 2-2 on Sorensen.
And I was like, can we just get to Sweet Caroline, please, so I can say I was here for that? And then I immediately left after that because it was like a 20-1 game.
Wow.
It was nasty.
2-2, check swing, strike 3 called anyway. Sorensen down on strikes for the second out of the 5th inning.
Number 17.
That'll bring up Nick Barone. Not sure if that's looking or swinging. What was that there?
I got to look. Yep, we got to. Ooh, he held the fist as if he swung, but I had it as a looking based upon location and the swing. But
yeah, I was just told looking next door, so that's what we're going with. First pitch, a strike called to Nick Barone, 0-1. It was kind of confusing there.
Yeah, by the call by the umpire, it was like a yes, he did type of fist.
0-1 just off the outside corner with a breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Nick Barone. 2 out. Flames leading 4-1 in the bottom half of the 5th. 1-1 offering. Foul back 1-2. I've not been to Fenway, but I have seen the Red Sox play a couple times. I felt like I was at Fenway because their fans travel everywhere. Camden Yards, they turned it into Fenway South.
The game we went to, they were in their like alternate yellow. It was a weird uniform too. So
yeah, I know what you're talking about. 1-2 stays outside. 2-2 now on Barone.
So I felt like I got robbed by not seeing the Red Sox in their traditional uniforms, and my Cubs didn't even come to play that day. So I'll have to get a redo.
2-2 pitch inside and a full count, 3-2. Now, a couple years ago when the Flames were still in the A-Sun, they played a game at JetBlue Park in Fort Myers, the Red Sox spring training home. So I got to call a game there. That was fun. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Barone fouls it back. And then the next year we played Florida Gulf Coast down there and went to a spring training game with the Braves and Red Sox at JetBlue Park. And Matt Olson hit a ball that still has not landed. So that was fun. And I did get to sign that version of Pesky's pole, by the way. The 3-2 popped up, foul, first base side. Will it stay in? It will not. On top of the dugout it lands, still 3-2. Because If you've never been there or seen it, JetBlue Park
looks like a miniature Fenway.
Exact same dimensions. They tried to replicate it as best they could. The outfield fence curls in down along the right field line, just like Fenway does. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. Barone couldn't get a fastball, and that's back-to-back strikeouts to retire the side in the 5th from Ty Riley. Well, he looked pretty strong that inning. Flames go down in order. We'll go to the 6th. Still Liberty leading at 4-1 over FIU. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard, built by Frank Good Builders.
Here it's Liberty on top 4-1 over FIU. Elsewhere around Conference USA, Kennesaw State at Delaware. They're in the top of the 7th inning with the Owls beating the Blue Hens 2-1 at the moment. Elsewhere, bottom half of the 2nd inning, Sam Houston for a second straight day on top of Western Kentucky. This time 5-0 in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Bearcats leading the Hilltoppers. Home second in Ruston, Louisiana. Louisiana Tech with a 1-0 lead over Jacksonville State down at the Love Shack. And in the bottom half of the 1st, Dallas Baptist and Missouri State scoreless. Same score, same inning for New Mexico State at Middle Tennessee. Out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. Samuel Fisher, left-handed hitter, leads off the 6th here for FIU. And the first pitch from Jake Potts, a ball outside, 1-0. Potts, the right-hander, with a 1-0 offering. Downstairs, 2-0 on Fisher. He'll be followed by Travella and then Candelas in the 6th inning. The 2-0. Stayed off the plate outside, 3-0. You're talking about ballparks in the last half inning. What's your favorite major league and collegiate ballpark that you've been to?
Ooh.
Here comes a 3-0 from Potts, and that's taken for a strike, 3-1.
I'm
stew on it. It's fine. We got
I have
all day.
to say, I loved Fenway, and even though I'm a Cubby, I loved Fenway. It was so cool.
3-1 pitch down, ball 4, and Fisher goes to first. Leadoff man on for FIU in the 6th. Liberty leading at 4-1. I'll bring up Mario Travella.
In the time I had in Fenway, I may have snuck around to some places I shouldn't have been, whether it be in the center field wall where the groundskeeper had the gate up, and I happened to be like standing out there. So I got to some pretty neat places there in Fenway, and I thought that park's got a ton of history, of course.
Travella takes low. 1 ball and no strikes on the right-handed hitting shortstop. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Interesting thing about Fenway Park, maybe you've heard this, maybe you haven't. Fenway opened in 1912. Here's the 1-0. Instead, pickoff throw to first, runner back. It did not make the front page of the Boston Globe. You know why?
I don't.
The Titanic sunk.
Oh, it's pretty important there.
That puts it in perspective how old Fenway Park is.
You get bumped to the back page,
yeah.
I guess, when that ship goes down.
Swinging a ground ball out to short. Tanner Marsh gobbles it up, fires to second for 1. Back to first. They turned it. Double play. What a great job by the Flames infield. 6-4-3. I didn't think there was any chance they'd get 2 out of that.
Right fielder number 17.
But 2 are gone in the 6th inning. Smooth exchange. Marsh to Swafford, Swafford to Sorensen.
Yeah, that ball's pulling Marsh towards the 6 hole. Does a great job of throwing from a low slot Swafford, who was super quick on the exchange to record that 6-4-3.
2 away. Hector Candelas swings and bounces one foul to first, 0-1.
You know, in big league parks, Wrigley, of course, being a Cub fan, loved that. I've sat in the basket when Sammy Sosa was playing, so that was one of my favorite MLB moments.
Yeah.
Collegiately, let me think about that for a little bit longer.
Here's the 0-1 to Candelas, the left-handed batter. Swinging a roller to first. This one stays fair. Bobbled by DiCandido. Now picks up. Throws to the pitcher. Covering in time. Good job by Dito to stay with it. Potts hustles over to the bag, and they get him 3-1 on the putout. That's it for Candelas and the Panthers in the 6th. Or, excuse me, Sorensen at first, not DiCandido. Those two have been interchangeable this year, but a good job by Sorensen to stay with it over there, and that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom half of the 6th, 4-1, Liberty on top of FIU from Van Wagner. It's the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Liberty leading FIU 4-1 as we head to the home 6th. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mao with you this afternoon. Flames with a win will take the series. Have a chance to sweep it back here tomorrow. 11 a.m. start for Game 3 on Sunday. First things first, let's see if the Flames can handle business here. Riley DiCandido leads off the 6th inning. Flames right fielder takes high, 1 ball and no strikes. Ty Riley back on the mound for FIU. Dito followed by Easton Swafford, then Tucker Moore this inning. And that one stayed off the outside corner. It's 2-0 on Riley DiCandido. He's walked, been hit by a pitch, and twice scored today. 2-0 downstairs, 3-0. He's a pitch away from finding his way on again. 3-0 offering. That's in for a strike, 3-1. Well, you mentioned a couple good ballparks in the last half inning as we talk about our favorite big league and collegiate parks. 3-1. There's a rocket straight back up the middle and a base hit to center field by Riley DiCandido. He's on for the 3rd time today. Leadoff man on for the Flames here in the 6th as they try to expand the 4-1 lead. Hard to argue with Wrigley Field, hard to argue with Fenway. Those are two classics. Would love to get to both of them. Have not yet. There's really not a big league park that I've been to that I can speak ill about. I mean, a lot of them are great for different reasons. There's some that I like more than others. Swafford hitting left-handed as always. Swing and a looping liner into shallow center. That'll fall in for a hit. DiCandido stops at second. The Flames have 2 on with nobody out in the 6th inning. Tucker Moore coming to the plate now. Moore today is sack, bunt, RBI back in the 2nd inning and a walk back in the 4th. Flames with a 4-1 lead, trying to get away from the Panthers here. They've got a right-hander warming in the bullpen as well.
I would think Moore's going to be sacrificing in this situation. I'd be surprised if he wasn't.
Squares around. The pitch, pulls it back, takes low and outside. Not on that pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. I was going to say Coors Field is phenomenal.
Okay.
In Denver.
Never been.
It's been about 15 years, but it was a real treat. 1-0, shows bunt again, takes high and outside. 2 balls and no strikes on Tucker Moore. 70, 72 degrees, mid-June, no humidity. Sunset beyond the left field wall out there in the Rocky Mountains. Swinging a high pop-up now from Moore, back behind the plate. Catcher sheds his mask and missed the ball. Hirsch couldn't find it. That ball drops right behind him. Got too high up in the air, I guess. 2 balls and a strike as Tucker Moore will get a swing on the house here.
Those are always tough ones. You should practice them off the machine. The way the ball comes off the bat, it always looks like it's further back, and then it starts drifting back towards the field of play, and he misjudged it. Had a chance to obviously record the out there and missed that opportunity. That was big.
Throw to second base now, nothing on. And to make matters worse for Hirsch, when the ball hit the turf, it bounced up behind him and then popped him in the back of the head.
That's never a good thing.
It's not quite Jose Canseco, but
no.
You know. Moore squares around again, the 2-1. Pulls it back and takes low and outside. 3 balls and a strike now. Does it make it tougher to throw a strike here for a pitcher?
Some pitchers struggle to see the barrel out over the plate like that early, so sometimes it's a fake bunt because you know a guy struggles with command when seeing it.
The 3-1. Pulls back, takes a strike here. That one at the top of the zone, and the count's full 3-2 on Tucker Moore. That's not the worst thing in the world, though. He might have popped that pitch up.
Yeah, that was top of the zone. That's not what you really want to try to lay down in a sacrifice situation. So he's going to try to move him on his own here.
The 3-2, foul back. It's still 3-2 on Tucker Moore. Well, you got a big hole on the right side of the infield here if you could take one that way. The way they're playing him.
Yeah, which means they're trying to pitch him in or think he's going to roll over something off speed.
3-2. Instead, that's low. Ball 4. And Tucker Moore tries to give FIU an out. Instead, it's a walk to load the bases. 2 singles, a free pass, and now a flame at every base for Josh Campos. With a right-hander loosening in the bullpen for FIU. We'll see what the Panthers elect to do here as Hirsch, the catcher, is walking out to the mound. Again, Campos already has a grand slam this year. Tied for the club lead in homers with 5. Liberty leading at 4-1 here in the bottom half of the 6th.
We're going to get a mound visit.
Right after the catcher went out there, I would think this is probably to make a move, right?
I would think so. Sent the catcher out to buy a little more time for the bullpen. And then you're going to sit here and talk for a little bit, make the umpire come and eventually make the move. There's the call.
Karsten Whitson, the pitching coach, signals to the bullpen. That'll be all she wrote for Ty Riley. Looked good in the 5th inning, but gets himself in a really bad predicament here in the 6th. Bases loaded, nobody out. Flames looking to blow it open here. Liberty leading 4-1 over FIU. We'll have the pitching change presented by Haley's Appliance and Outdoor when we come back.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
Join Liberty Flames football for its spring showcase, Saturday, April 18th at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg. Gates open at 1 p.m. Scrimmage starts at 1:30. Admission is free. Bring the whole family to get a sneak peek of your 2026 Flames. 5 fans in attendance will have a chance to kick a field goal for season tickets or kick for tickets to one of our midweek games. Kids play on inflatables. Also play our golf simulator. Meet Sparky and the cheerleaders. It's all happening Saturday, April 18th. Liberty Football Spring Showcase. Don't miss it.
The Flames play here. You're locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Right-hander Jordan Vargas is on to pitch for FIU. Liberty on top 4-1 in the bottom half of the 6th inning. The bases loaded with nobody out. And Vargas comes on, making his 8th appearance, 6th in relief. No record, 7.30 ERA. And he's been hit around, giving up 19 hits in 12 1/3 innings. Just 4 walks, 10 strikeouts, but opponents hitting .345 off of him with 7 doubles. Well, good chance he's going to be in the strike zone here, but he's maybe been in the zone a little bit too much this year for FIU.
That's exciting if you're the Flames. And when an offense gets bases loaded, gets runs in scoring position, and a call to the pen comes in, and you're seeing those numbers on the board, hitters are salivating. There's usually a fight at the bat rack to try to get in that box. So this is a chance for Liberty to really put a big number on the board and start to pull away in this game.
Vargas, a transfer from Miami-Dade Community College, same place where they got their starter today, Sierra. Makes his home in Hialeah, Florida. 6'5", 203-pound junior. And he's ready to go here with the bases full. Josh Campos, the hitter. Right on right matchup and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball out to short. That might be 2. To second for 1. To first, threw it away. 1 run scores. Here comes a second. The throw goes to second base. And Campos, they call him safe? Yes, Campos is in there at second. So they get 1 on the force out. The error results in another run scoring, and the Flames lead it now 6-1.
Yeah, it looked like a routine double play ball off the bat. Easy flip from short over to Cameron. Cameron throws it away at first. Campos takes a shot at second. It ricocheted off the net down the right field line, so the first baseman had a play at second. It was close, but with Campos' speed, he was able to take the extra base there.
Here's Tanner Marsh now with a runner at second, nobody out, runner at second, 1 out. And the pitch misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes. So again, they get 1 on that. They get Tucker Moore, the force at second. Terrible throw to first base. Cohal went diving after it, rattled off the dugout railing. DeCandito was going to score anyway. Swafford scores on the error. 1-0 pitch, high chopper hit towards short. Travella charging, gloves, throws to first, bang, bang play, but he's out. Marsh retired. That'll send Campos over to third. 2 out in the inning now.
Designated hitter number 36.
That's now 2 errors in the inning on FIU. You go back to the at-bat from Tucker Moore, the missed pop-up for Hirsch, the catcher, where he couldn't catch it behind the plate. He was given an error. So 2 errors on the day now for the Panthers. I think that's 4 in the series for them. 2 away now for Ryan Drum with a man at third. And the pitch. Chopper to short. Another chance for Travella. Plays this tricky in-between second hop. Throw to first in time. And that's it for the Flames in the 6th. Well, they get a couple of runs. 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and a man left at third. We put 6 in the books. Flames lead it 6-1 over the FIU Panthers.
We're going to get a challenge. We're getting a challenge here. First base coach for Liberty has recognized maybe something with the bag, or he's off the bag. He's asked for the review here. He's asked Coach LaCroix to make the challenge.
All right, well, we'll hold it right here then, as the Flames are going to challenge this, and now FIU's being called back out onto the field. Well, I thought he was definitely out at first, so to your point, this may be something about the foot on the bag or the positioning over there by the first baseman.
Yeah, the first base coach recognized something, signaled over to LaCroix.
Yeah, that's Aiden Sweat.
All right, and so then Coach LaCroix came out and officially made the challenge here. Looking forward to seeing the replay.
Yeah, same here. So FIU's players all summoned back out of the dugout. Have not seen a replay yet. I think TV even went to break. Now we'll get a look at it here. Well, this was closer than I thought. Well, the ball clearly beats him there, but there's a stretch over there by Kohal at first. Did his foot come off the bag? I think that's the question. And it looks like it did, but then did he get it back on the bag? I don't know. We're looking at it right here. Foot comes off the bag. That's pretty clear on the stretch. I don't think he retouched.
I can't tell. I mean, the ball's definitely beat him, so it's not a whether or not the ball was there or not. It's just a matter of did he maintain contact with first base on the stretch. Looks like he might have left a little bit. Can't tell from the angle if there's a cleat on. I don't think there's enough to overturn the call.
It's just from a standpoint of, is there something definitive there that he never retouched? Because, again, the call on the field is out. So you need something definitive, clear, to overturn that and say that he never got his foot back on the bag. I think it's pretty clear that his foot leaves the bag.
I agree.
But
from those angles, though, it's really difficult to tell if there's still a cleat that got back to the bag or not. So
right,
it's the same angle. You said Coach Sweat, is that right?
Yeah.
That Sweat had there too. We just saw that angle where you could think he left and didn't return, but the first base umpire's got a slightly different angle. So we're gonna get the call here now.
Here they come out of the dugout. Chris Engstrand, the crew chief. And the call on the field stands, he's out. So the Flames lose the challenge, but worth taking a look at. And I think that's one of those that we say it all the time, but if the call on the field was safe, that probably would have stood up too.
Correct.
So the Flames get 2 in the 6th. We will take our break now as we go to the top of the 7th. Liberty leading this one 6-1 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
Attention, Lynchburg!
The biggest selling month of the year is happening right now at Lynchburg Nissan.
And that means massive savings you do not want to miss. Drive away in a brand new 2026 Nissan with 0% financing for 60 months on select models.
Or save up to $8,000 off MSRP.
Upside down on your trade? No worries. We're offering up to 130% of fair KBB value. But don't wait, when they're gone, they're gone.
Get to Lynchburg Nissan today, where selection is at its best.
And remember, Lynchburg Nissan is home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
Lynchburg Nissan. Drive more.
Save more.
This is Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Head now to the top of the 7th. Liberty on top 6-1 over FIU. And it will be Trayson Cameron to lead things off at the plate against Jake Potts. First pitch low and in, 1 ball and no strikes. Get to our Carter Bank box score here in just a moment. Flames now leading at 6-1. Potts did good work in the 6th inning. His 1-0 misses outside with the cutter. 2 balls and no strikes on Trayson Cameron. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for FIU here in the 7th. Cameron 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts to center field. 2-0 pitch. Up and in, ball 3. 3-0. Potts missing again. .30 pitch from Potts. Stayed just off the outside corner for ball 4. Fastball off the plate, 4-pitch walk to Cameron. And that'll bring up Mark Hirsch, the 9-hole hitter.
All right, Nick, I took a long pause about the stadium conversation.
Oh, yeah.
You asked specifically about pro and college. I never got around.
Yeah, what's your favorite collegiate ballpark?
Answering the collegiate side of things.
Potts with a pitch to Hirsch, and that's in for a strike, 0-1.
I really enjoyed Auburn.
Okay.
And a lot of it had to do with some of the successes, teams I went there with had. So that plays a factor. But I really like that stadium. I got a chance to walk through it, see Hudson and Bo Jackson and all the stuff.
0-1 pitch is down. That's off the glove, it looked like, of Tucker Moore, rolling away. Cameron will take second. What'll probably be a pass ball, although I'm not sure if it touched the ground first. It is a pass ball, I'm told. 1-1 the count.
But to walk through the Auburn Stadium and their tunnel and to see Tim Hudson and Bo Jackson and all the stuff there that pumped you up as you're going out was pretty neat.
1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. It's 1-2 now on Hirsch. I've not been to Auburn.
They've got interesting dimensions as well. A big monster, if you will, in left.
Short porch?
Yeah, I hope so, because that ball they hit off us left in a hurry.
1-2 pitch, swung on, missed a cutter for strike 3, and Potts bounces back with a strikeout after the leadoff walk here in the 7th inning.
This guy named Josh Donaldson.
Know him well.
He got one. So
he got a lot of guys.
Yeah,
in college and the big leagues. One out, runner at second. Flames leading at 4-1, or make it 6-1 rather. Here in the top of the 7th. Top of the order now. Here's Cooper Rasmussen. Left-handed hitter takes inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Got to go to Georgia, which I enjoyed. That was my first SEC win as a head coach, so I liked UGA. As an assistant, went down to LSU, Alex Box Stadium, the old one, which was, I think, probably my favorite.
1-0 in for a called strike with the cutter. Evens the count at 1-1 on Rasmussen. So it's really tied to the memories that you have of going to these places.
Yeah, because Alex Box, I don't think anyone's going to say was just the drop-dead gorgeous stadium, but for me it was the environment of what those people do there. And
1-1 pitch downstairs. That one skips away from Tucker Moore, but the runner didn't get a good read on it. 2-1 the count. So Cameron holds at second base.
But going down to Alex Box and being not welcomed, but slightly harassed by their friendly fans.
Right.
Full house, the heat down there in Baton Rouge. It's just, I don't know, that whole combination I thought was just really neat.
2-1 pitch, cut on and miss. 2-2 now on Cooper Rasmussen. He's 1 for 3 with a long home run to lead off the ball game today. It's the only run FIU's gotten. They've only had 1 hit since then. Flames put the shift on now. The 2-2 to Rasmussen. Upstairs with a cutter, and the count goes full, 3-2.
And we were down there in a regional. So Skip Burtman was the AD, a legendary, obviously, LSU coach. And we had a lead probably in the 5th. And he walked across our dugout in between changes and said, hey, you guys knocked that off over there.
3-2 outside. Ball 4. Down to first goes Rasmussen, and that'll put him at first and second now with 1 out in the 7th. Second walk issued by Potts. Flames have some action in their bullpen, and I think this is Keller Bradford, the pitching coach, on his way out here. Try to get Potts settled back in.
How about your favorite
5-run lead?
How about your favorite college stadium?
I was thinking about it. I've seen a handful.
You're probably more press box related then, right? I mean,
well, yeah. I mean, it could be a lot of things, right? I mean, the press facilities where I spend a lot of time. I'll tell you what, for a lot of places we go, I wouldn't trade this one for many. This one's really nice.
I was always envious of this one, of course, coaching in state.
Yes.
Right? You build this one, I'm going, holy smokes. At the time, and I don't know where it's ranked now, but it was a top 5 facility in the country. And I was coaching in more mid-majors type facilities, and I'm going, holy smokes, what I wouldn't give to have what you guys have here. So
it's hard to believe this place is 13 years old.
Yeah.
But it is held up well through the years, and
you continue to add on. I mean, I haven't seen inside the left field hitting facility, but I was obviously, they had the cage underneath.
Oh, we got to go down there. Maybe post game, we'll take a walk down there. New hitting facility. Cole Cleveland, the batter, takes outside. 1 ball and no strikes after the mound visit. But other places, I enjoyed TCU.
Okay.
Went down there a few years ago. And the reasoning, I mean, yes, it's a nice ballpark. It's Big 12. It's Texas. 1-0 pitch in for a strike, 1-1. But the menu at the concessions, okay? Like, it's not your typical.
I didn't see this coming.
I mean,
I didn't see this coming at all.
They have hot dogs and all, but like they have burritos and
barbecue nachos or something. Yeah,
like it's a little Tex-Mex flavor down there. 1-1 in for a strike, 1-2.
It didn't even enter my mind.
Well,
what was on the concession menu was going to dictate where your favorite stadiums.
Well, you don't really know me very well at all, then.
Holy smokes!
That was a pretty good pregame meal down there. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cleveland, with runners at first and second. Here's the pitch from Potts, and that breaking ball just missed upstairs. And that'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So I did enjoy TCU, even though the Flames did not win a game that weekend. Got a ball loose down on the field here. Have to be retrieved by the first base coach, Chris Beck. Well, you know what? South Carolina, when it first opened, that was a really nice one. It still is, but I think there's some others that have probably passed it by now.
Okay, I haven't been to the new one.
Yeah, Founders Park down there in Columbia. 2-2 downstairs and a full count, 3-2 on Cleveland as Potts is struggling to find the zone here.
I remember old Sarge Fry Field in South Carolina.
Didn't go there.
Oh, that was where my first Division I college win was against the Gamecocks, so I'll never forget that one.
Here comes a 3-2 pitch with 1 out, runners at first and second. And Cleveland jumps this one, a high fly ball to right, but that'll hook foul. Another moonshot from Cole Cleveland. Look out, folks. Some pedestrians walking up the road out there beyond the ballpark. Still 3-2 on Cole Cleveland. I'm trying to think of one you wouldn't expect in terms of ballparks. 3-2 again. Hit on the ground weakly, but foul up the first baseline. That hit the bag, skipped up over Sorensen, but again, a foul ball. That caught a piece of Cleveland. Still 3-2.
I mean, I've been to UF. I've been to Tennessee. I've been to, Florida State, NC State. So I've been to a lot of them. But
have you been to Florida's new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's really nice. The 3-2 again. Missed outside, ball 4, and Potts is walked and loaded here. Third walk of the inning, a strikeout in there as well, but Jake Potts cannot find the zone consistently. That was a good at-bat as well by Cleveland, though. He fought off some pitches.
Yeah, he did. And now we're going to get a mound visit and what looks like a pitch and change.
Yep, Bradley LaCroix on his way out. Bases are loaded for FIU. They're trying to get back in this thing. Liberty leading it 6-1 in the top of the 7th inning with 1 out. And we will have the Haley's Appliance and pitching change here for Liberty. We'll step out and tell you who the new man on the mound is when we come back here to Lynchburg. Liberty leading it 6-1.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Want a unique experience for your next Flames home game? Watch from the Flame Train. See the game in our right field locomotive and have a private area for your group. Call 434-582-SEAT or go to LibertyFlamesBaseball.com for more details.
Right-hander Cooper Harrington on to pitch for Liberty in the top half of the 7th inning with the Flames leading it 6-1 over FIU. But Harrington will inherit the bases loaded here with 1 out. First appearance of the series here this weekend. Making his 8th appearance, 6th out of the bullpen. Harrington 1-0 with 2 saves and has a 4.37 ERA. But just 4 walks to 27 strikeouts in 22 2/3 innings. He's got strikeout stuff. Giving up a homer. Opponents hitting .256 off him. Sophomore right-hander done a better job of pounding the strike zone this year for Liberty. You'll see a fastball in the low 90s, change-up, best secondary pitch. And he's got a slider and a cutter he'll mix in as well. So for FIU, it started with a walk to Cameron. He got to second on a pass ball. Hirsch struck out. And then Potts went to 3-2 counts on Rasmussen and Cleveland and walked both of them. So you've got Cameron at third, Rasmussen at second, and Cleveland at first, with Aiden Kohal, a left-handed batter, coming up for FIU. Kohal hitless today, 0 for 1 officially with a strikeout, but he's also been hit by a pitch and walked. So all that said, Flames lead at 6-1. We'll see how Harrington and the Flames attack here. Cooper Harrington ready to go to work. The pitch. And the first one off speed downstairs. 1 ball with no strikes. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes at him with a steady diet of changeups here.
Yeah, you're looking to try to get the left-hander to roll over and get yourself a double play inning ender. So something off speed down and away or a fastball in to jam him.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss on the changeup there. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike on Kohal. Cooper Harrington, younger brother of Thomas Harrington. Spent time in the big leagues last year with the Pirates. He's now in AAA for them. The 1-1. Comebacker to the pitcher. Harrington snags it. Goes to home out there. And Moore cannot get the throw off to first base. So they cut down the lead man for the out at the plate. And a good job by Harrington there with a quick athletic reaction. Bases remain loaded, though, with 2 outs.
Yeah, Harrington went with another changeup there off the end of the bat and did a great job of jumping up and grabbing that and trying to turn the double play to home plate, but Moore struggled a little bit in the exchange, and there wasn't much time there to deliver another throw-off.
Here's Ildefonso now, right-handed batter, takes low and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
But if the Flames can work out of this, this is going to be a big-time escape here by Harrington.
Massive. Here's the 1-0 from Harrington. Awkward swing and a miss on a changeup. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike on Ildefonso. He's 0 for 3 today. Wearing a different number. He's got the number 42 on with the alternate uniform. Jackie Robinson number. Here's the 1-1. Chopper toward third, foul ball, and it's a ball and 2 strikes on Ildefonso.
Yeah, wearing a different number typically because you forgot the jersey.
Yep.
So there's always the extra equipment bag. That's where 42 comes into play today, I think.
That's called the dummy bag, right?
Yep.
Here comes the 1-2 from Harrington. Chopper toward third again, and again it's foul. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes on Ildefonso. All sorts of things in that bag. Jerseys, loops. Probably hats, batting gloves, right?
The works.
Yeah.
An extra couple hats, socks, everything.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 out. The pitch. Chopped to third again and foul. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Some kids over there wearing Jordan Jaffe out want one of those balls. This ain't the big leagues, son.
Yeah, those are expensive.
They throw them back in the dugout. Here comes a 1-2 again. Taken just off the outside corner with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. And that'll even it up, 2-2 on Ildefonso. Rasmussen at third, Cleveland at second, Kohal at first. Flames on top 6-1 here in the 7th. The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. In front of the plate, Tucker Moore now behind the plate, runs it down and makes the catch for out number 3. Wynn playing a little bit of tricks on the Flames catcher, but he's up to the task, and FIU strands the bases loaded in the 7th inning. Panthers have left on 9 today. It's time for the 7th inning stretch, powered by Segra. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. Learn more at Segra.com. Liberty 6, FIU 1.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. My family and I are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the field. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Memberships start at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Now, back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Big-time escape from Cooper Harrington and the Flames in the top of the 7th inning. FIU leaves the bases loaded. They've stranded 9 men today, and the Panthers are now 0 for 12 hitting with men on base in this game. Flames continue to execute the pressure pitches. Jordan Jaffe will face Vargas as we go to the bottom half of the 7th here. Flames would love to tack on a couple more here and start to run away with this. First pitch to Jaffe in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I mean, Harrington coming into that situation, bases loaded. Tough position to be in.
0-1. Flail and a miss on the breaking ball, 0-2.
Executes pitches, fields his position. What I thought could have been a double play wasn't turned by Moore, but then Moore makes a spectacular play on a very difficult pop fly behind home plate.
0-2 outside with the fastball. 1-2 now on Jaffe. Flames continue to play errorless ball here this weekend. FIU with 4 errors in this series now. 2 today, and cost them an unearned run. 1-2 down and away, 2 balls, 2 strikes. FIU fielding 964 coming into today. Liberty up to 971 now, and the Flames are tied for the fewest unearned runs allowed in the conference this year. 2-2 downstairs, full count, 3-2. That'll win you some ball games.
Absolutely.
Payoff pitch due to Jordan Jaffe. He's 0 for 3 today. He's put it in play all 3 times. Here comes a 3-2. Chopper to the left side. Gloved by the third baseman, and he throws it into the turf on the run. Fisher got there and then threw a ground ball to Kohal at first base. And the leadoff man is on for Liberty in the 7th.
First baseman, number 4.
It's a chopper into the turf that's pulling Fisher hard towards the second base bag. Travella looked like he was in a better position where Fisher was fully on the run, and so he couldn't stop his momentum to deliver any sort of throw across the diamond.
He ruled an infield hit for Jaffe. And now Jackson Sorensen stands in for the left side. First pitch swung on, missed. Down and away, 0-1. Sorensen with a tape measure home run earlier, hit it 426 feet to right center field. For his second of the year, he's 1 for 3. 6-1 Flames in the 7th, the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, out to second, handled by Cameron. The flip to the shortstop for 1. Throw to first, too low. And Kohal can't handle it. That'll be a 4-6 fielder's choice, and Sorensen on first.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see if that's another error. I thought it was a decent enough throw, a little bit nonchalant from Travella, but I thought it was a catchable ball from the first baseman. I think he just missed it, hit him in the foot.
I think in that spot, you can't assume the double play, right? So would they be able to give him an error on that?
True.
Yeah. Probably should have been caught, though, to your point.
It hit you in the foot? Yeah, I would think so.
Fielder's choice, runner at first, one out. Here is Nick Barone now. And he grounds one to second. Another chance. Cameron to Travella for one. Better throw to first that time for two. 4-6-3. Inning-ending double play, and the Flames get nothing in the seventh. One hit, nobody left. No runs across in the seventh inning for Liberty. And that'll take us to the top half of the eighth here in Lynchburg, with the Flames still on top of the FIU Panthers 6-1 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast.
High fly ball, deep center field. Snyder going back. It's out of here.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Enjoy Flames baseball with flexibility with a Flames 10-ticket pack. You can mix and match 10 tickets to the games of your choice for just $50. Get yours at libertyflamesbaseball.com.
Liberty with a 6-1 lead over FIU, headed now to the top half of the eighth inning. Game 2 of this series. And the Flames with a win here would take the series, get to 5-3 in Conference USA, and then a chance to bury these guys tomorrow with a series sweep. Again, just so important when you talk about the conference standings and, first of all, reaching the Conference USA tournament. Samuel Fisher, the third baseman, bats from the left side to face Harrington in the eighth. And the first pitch fastball stays outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Getting to the conference tournament, because only 9 of the 12 teams will go to Atlanta in mid-May, or late May, I guess, as it is. Here's the 1-0. That one skips down and in. 2 balls and no strikes on Fisher. And then once you're there, it's pod play or pool play. You either win your pod, there's 3 pods of 3 teams each. You either win your pod to advance to the semifinals, or it comes down, if you're that 4th team, the tiebreaker's decided by your seed in the tournament. Pitch in for a strike, 2-1. So if you falter, you don't go 2-0, you're 1-1, you're up against everybody else. You better have the higher seed. 2-1 pitch, taken just high, 3 balls and a strike on Fisher. Puts a lot of emphasis on the regular season.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one conference game, win or loss, can change the seed in a hurry.
3-1 pitch in for a strike, and it's full 3-2 on Samuel Fisher, who's hitless today. FIU has only 2 hits in this game, but Fisher's been on twice, a hit by pitch and a walk. Here's a 3-2 from Harrington. Swinging a foul back on the fastball, still 3-2. And then once you get to the semifinals, it's knockout at that point. 2 games on Saturday, 1 game on Sunday to decide a champion. Here's a 3-2. Strike 3 called. Came right after him with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Nothing tricky there. And Fisher down looking for out number 1 in the 8th. First strikeout for Harrington. Here's Travella now, the shortstop, hitting right-handed. First pitch, fastball low and away, 1 ball, no strikes. Travella 0 for 3, hit into a 6-4-3 double play his last time up. The 1-0. Downstairs 2-0. So if you're the Flames, you get a win today. You got a chance to, as Coach LaCroix says, get greedy tomorrow, try to sweep the series. Again, that'll be an early start at 11 a.m. 2-0 in for a strike with a fastball. It's 2-1.
And you got to finish this one off, right? I mean, it'd be nice to think about being greedy, and you got an FIU team that is, showing signs of maybe rolling over today.
2-1, hard hit grounder up the middle. What a sliding stab by Marsh. To his feet, throws him out. Outstanding play and a web gem from Tanner Marsh at short. 2 out in the 8th.
He is so good, and on this turf even better. Knows how to play the turf, knows how to slide, pop up, and throw. Just what a spectacular play by Tanner.
He makes it look easy. 2 away. Here's Hector Candelas. Left-handed hitter. Check swing in for a strike, 0-1.
And this was the threatening inning that could have. This is where they have the Miller lineup in the 8th. If they're going to make a run, it's going to be now. And you come up with a defensive play like that, keeping the momentum on Liberty's side.
0-1 changeup. Swipe and a miss, 0-2.
And if you can finish this game off, which it's trending the right way, then you talk about being greedy. You have a team that is struggling on the other side. They're doubting themselves, and it's a good opportunity for a sweep.
0-2 down and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, Coach, I'm going to look even a little further ahead. If you do that, then you got a big opportunity next week on the road at NC State. And obviously a tough one on the road next weekend at Western Kentucky, but what a way to vault yourself into a challenging slate like that. 1-2 changeup swung on and missed for strike 3. Harrington with a couple of strikeouts in this 8th inning. Gets a little help from his friends behind him as well. We go to the bottom half of the 8th. All Liberty on this Saturday afternoon. 6-1 over FIU from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
Join Liberty Flames football for its spring showcase, Saturday, April 18th at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg. Gates open at 1 p.m. Scrimmage starts at 1:30. Admission is free. Bring the whole family to get a sneak peek of your 2026 Flames. 5 fans in attendance will have a chance to kick a field goal for season tickets or kick for tickets to one of our midweek games. Kids play on inflatables. Also play our golf simulator. Meet Sparky and the cheerleaders. It's all happening Saturday, April 18th. Liberty Football's spring showcase. Don't miss it.
The Flames play here. You're locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Headed now to the home half of the 8th inning in Lynchburg. Liberty leading at 6-1 over FIU. And the Flames will see a new pitcher for the Panthers as we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Jordan Vargas' day is done. This is Rene Lastris coming on now. Right-hander for the Panthers. Lastris is the 4th pitcher today for the visiting ball club.
Lastris coming on for his 6th appearance, all out of the bullpen. 5 innings pitched, a 9 ERA, 5 walks to 2 strikeouts. So this is a guy that hasn't seen much action and struggles with some command.
FIU feels like just trying to get to the finish line almost here today and then turn their sights to trying to salvage tomorrow. Riley DiCandido will lead it off for the Flames in the 8th. And Lastris misses high with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball for ball 1.
To wrap up our stadium talk, have you ever been to Omaha?
I have not. Not the stadium, not the state, the town, none of it. Here's the 1-0. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, I've heard great things. I've never been myself either.
Yeah.
I always said I was the only time I'm going to go to Omaha is either as a player or a coach. Well, guess what? Never been.
Would you go as a broadcaster?
So
2-0 pitch, down and in. 3 balls and no strikes.
The closest I've got is I joined the Omaha Steaks program at one point. They mailed them to my house for a short period of time, but
it's the same, you know.
It's as close to Omaha as I got.
Medium well, right?
That's
it's the 3-0. Outside ball 4, and down to first goes DeCandido with a 4-pitch walk to begin things in the bottom of the 8th. So staying true to the numbers, Lastras with a walk. Command issues continue for him. That'll bring up Easton Swafford. This should be an easier question for me to answer, thinking about what's my favorite collegiate.
You've answered it.
I've just
concession
been to so many.
stand at TCU is what you said.
Yeah, well, I did enjoy that. Pitch to Swafford downstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. It's 5 straight out of the zone now for Lastras. The Flames on top 6-1 here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 1-0. That one downstairs, skips up away from Hirsch, and taking second on what I think will be a wild pitch, Riley DeCandido.
I know I've talked a lot about a handful of stadiums. I'm probably going to weigh in officially, and I'm going to say Auburn for me.
Okay.
I'm locking that one in.
Lock it in.
Professionally, I want to talk a little bit about Camden Yards because I went on tour there as a kid. I loved it.
Camden.
Loved it.
2-0 pitch upstairs, 3 balls and no strikes on Swafford.
And as much as I'm a Cub fan, I fell in love with Fenway.
I could see it. A lot to like up there. The 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. And first strike that Lastras has thrown.
And Nick, the lobster rolls, man.
See, I don't eat lobster. I don't eat seafood. So that doesn't do much.
I was trying to appeal to your food.
Yeah.
Your foodie.
I appreciate it, but there's ball 4 downstairs to Swafford. He'll go to first with a walk. I'll put 2 on now with nobody out in the 8th inning. No one up in the FIU bullpen. Rich Whitten would just as soon keep it that way. And Tucker Moore coming to the plate now. Moore looking for his first hit. He's drawn a couple of walks. A lot of those today for FIU.
So I'm going to officially lock in with Auburn for collegiate, Fenway for professional. And you?
I am biased towards Atlanta. I love the new place down there.
It's Truist Park?
Yes.
Gorgeous.
The pitch to Moore, up and in, 1 ball, no strikes. It's not just the ballpark. The ballpark itself, if it were standalone, would be phenomenal.
Okay.
But it's everything else down. It's a small town. It's a community.
I thought you were going to talk about the food.
Well, there is a lot of that there. There's a lot of restaurants. That one sails too high over Tucker Moore's head, goes to the backstop. The runners will move up on another wild pitch. And the count 2-0 now on Tucker Moore. But they've got stores. The Baseballism store is down there. Mizuno's got a shop down there. You can get your hair cut down. I mean, there's all kinds of places.
I've been there. I haven't had a chance to really walk around too much, as crazy as that sounds. I went to the Cubs-Braves game.
The Battery Atlanta. 2-0 pitch. That's the late call for a strike on a fastball. 2-1 now on Tucker Moore.
I had really good seats down the third base line, and it came with some sort of chippers pass, some sort of little secret concession that was kind of underneath, right?
Yep, I've had that. Chopper toward third, foul.
Where free popcorn?
Yes, free popcorn and free ice cream. Yep.
I was like, I don't remember what I paid for the tickets, but I felt like I offset it in popcorn and ice cream. Felt pretty good about that. So, yeah.
I had a friend take care of me, and I got the seat as well.
Okay.
I did not pay for that one. Here's the 2-2. Jammed him. That's popped up. Shallow center field. Who wants it? Shortstop Travella out there. Cleveland coming in. It's Travella with the grab. And the runners will hold at second and third on the pop out by Moore. He's erased for out number 1 in the 8th inning.
So in Truist Park, is there walking outside of the park, or is there stuff inside the park in right field corner that I should have gone to?
No, it's walking outside the park.
Everything outside the park.
Yes.
Because once you've entered the park there's not a lot of stuff going on.
Well, there's the concessions. There's the normal.
Okay.
You've got your.
I've seen the hotel and everything out in Wright, and so all that's okay.
You got the Omni Hotel out there. There's an amphitheater out there next to that. Pitch inside to Josh Campos now with runners at second and third. One out in the bottom of the eighth. Liberty leading at 6-1 over FIU. So they have concerts out there throughout the year and pregame. 1-0 pitch, lifted foul back out of play, 1-1. It's really, I mean, you need to go to a series to be able to take it all in.
Okay. My Cubs got walked off in the ninth, now that I remember. I don't know that I'm a good luck charm on the road.
You just need to stop going.
Road games for sure.
1-1 breaking ball swung on and missed. 1-2 now on Campos.
Yeah, now that I'm reflecting, Nick, I don't know. I've seen the Cubs win on the road.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Downstairs, 2-2. People bang on it, but I've been to Tropicana Field a few times.
Okay, I have as well.
And I get why people are down on it.
Okay.
There's not much atmosphere.
Awkward, yeah.
The 2-2. Poked on the ground out towards second. That's going to get a run home. Peg to first from Cameron in time to get Campos. But scoring is DeCandido. That'll make it 7-1 Liberty. And Swafford goes from second to third. 2 out now in the eighth. Go back to the top of the order now with Tanner Marsh. Campos, the RBI. That's now his 20th of the season. But you know what? What's great about it is because there's no one at the games a lot of times, it's walk-up concessions. There's no line for bathrooms, anything like that. And you pretty much have your choice of where you want to sit. Swinging a foul back, 0-1.
Tropicana is like playing BCU in the Diamond in a midweek.
Yes, it is.
Where the balls get fouled off and you just hear it hitting the chairs and you hear one person yelling and echoing. It's just awkward.
0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. There's a lot of fans dressed as empty seats. You're right.
Because in the Diamond, you'd have a couple hundred people there, and it felt like nobody.
And they're all spread out.
It felt like nobody, because I don't know how many it seated, but it was
0-2 down and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think it's like 8,000 or 9,000 up there.
Yeah, and just the entire upper deck, as massive as it was, completely empty. It just felt odd.
Well, what scared me about the Diamond when I would go there to broadcast is those old windows or the pull-in, like you pull them up and then they hang from a chain above your head.
Yeah.
1-2 pitch, chop to third. One big bounce. Coming in on it is Fisher. The throw to first in time to get Marsh for out number 3 in the 8th inning. I was always afraid that chain was going to break. And it would be bye-bye.
No, I'm sure that chain was reliable. I hadn't been there for years and decades.
Flames get a run in the 8th inning on the RBI ground out by Josh Campos. Liberty leading at 7-1 as we go to the 9th here in Lynchburg. Flames 3 outs away from taking the series from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Liberty 7, FIU 1 as we go to the 9th inning. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mao with you this Saturday afternoon, and the Flames looking to put the finishing touches here on a series victory with a chance to sweep tomorrow. Cooper Harrington back to the mound.
Number 2, Tracy Cameron.
And he'll face the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here for FIU. Not a safe situation for Harrington. At least I don't think it is. Cameron, the batter. He takes the first pitch, strike, 0-1. He would have had to come in with the tying run in the on-deck circle, and I don't think that was the case. Cameron 0 for 2, officially. He's walked as well. A 1 breaking ball in for a strike, 0-2. So to put a lid on the stadium conversation, because we're running out of time now, my favorite stadium in the MLB is not Tropicana Field.
Okay, thank you. I was worried about you there for a second.
I'm just telling you I enjoyed it. 0-2 outside.
I don't know that there'd be a single person that you were to ask their favorite stadium would say Tropicana.
I would say my favorite is probably a toss-up with Truist Park and Coors Field. And if I had to give a definitive answer, as the 1-2 misses down, 2-2, it's probably Truist Field because of all of the, or Truist Park, excuse me, because of all of the extra things around not just the baseball game.
Gotcha.
So Truist Park, probably 1A, and then Coors Field 1B. Here's a 2-2 now to Cameron. Line shot to first, handcuffs Sorensen, but he stays with it, scoops it and takes it to the bag himself for the first out of the 9th inning. Flames are flashing some leather today. We'll bring up Mark Hirsch now, the catcher.
Mark Hirsch.
7-1 Flames in the 9th.
And you're going to stick with the collegiate one of TCU due to the barbecue nachos. I just want to make sure I have this
I don't even think it was barbecue. Well, maybe it was. I can't remember now. It was nachos. Here's a looping fly ball out to right field. That'll fall for a hit. Hirsch has a 2-hit day. How many hits did he have coming into today?
Like 4, if I remember.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, he was 4 for 27 coming in. 2 for 4 today. 1 out single. The man at first. Back to the top of the order now with Rasmussen. Rasmussen 1 for 3 with a homer. He's also walked. One of just 3 hits for FIU today. The pitch upstairs with the breaking ball, 1-0. That base hit by Hirsch, the first hit for FIU since the 5th inning, when Hirsch also singled. Rasmussen's got the other hit. 1-0 from Harrington. In the air down the left field line, foul out of play. It's 1-1.
Yeah, this FIU team is really struggling collectively. They're struggling on the mound, they're struggling defensively, and they're struggling in the box. Only 3 hits on the day. You can attribute that to the Liberty's pitching staff, but there's a lot going wrong for the Panthers right now. So Liberty's going to try to
1-1 pitch, fastball too low, 2-1.
Liberty's going to try to obviously secure this series here, which it looks like they will, and then got to get hungry, got to get greedy, as Coach says, Coach LaCroix. You got to hunt that sweep tomorrow.
2-1 delivery. Line drive, base hit, right field. Something off speed in the middle of the plate. Rasmussen turns it around for a single, and they're at first and second now with 1 out in the 9th inning. Bring up Cole Cleveland now. Cleveland today has walked 3 times. He's also struck out, so officially 0 for 1. The pitch high and away. 1 ball, no strikes. You know, it's a really good ball. Dallas Baptist, they've got a really good one.
I was wondering if you were going to mention DBU. I have been there recruiting. Never coached there, but...
Swing and a miss on the off-speed, 1-1. I mean, Horner Ballpark is...
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Phenomenal view. And what I also like is something very unique about that park specifically. 1-1, pop foul back out of play, 1-2. I think it's at 7:30 or dusk every night. I think 7:30 in the middle of the game, because they've got the National Cemetery for fallen soldiers just beyond the outfield wall there. They play taps at dusk every night, and wherever they are in the ball game, they all stop, they all turn to the outfield, and they salute. 1-2 pitch, fastball taken for strike 3. Cleveland down looking, 2 outs in the 9th. So for me, that's just a really, just a cool, special thing that you just don't get anywhere else.
Patriotic, it's classy, yep. And the only thing I can even compare it to is, coaching at VMI or the Naval Academy, when they're, lowering the flag and stuff like that. The whole campus comes to a pause. So, but that's a neat.
Aiden Kohal swings on the first pitch, grounds it to first. Picked by Sorensen. He'll step on the bag, and the Flames win it again. Liberty takes care of FIU today. 7-1 the final score. And the Flames take the series. They have a chance to sweep it here tomorrow. We'll take our break. When we come back, the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show is coming up from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
You've been listening to Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coke, taste the feeling.
Liberty wins it over FIU by the final of 7-1. Flames have taken the series. Now they've got a chance to sweep it here tomorrow. Nick Pierce and Ryan Mao back here with you on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coming up, we'll hear from the head coach, Bradley LaCroix. He joins us now for his post-game thoughts, and then we'll try to catch up with maybe Jackson Sorensen here in just a few minutes. He had a go-ahead home run today for the Flames. But first, we'll talk to Coach LaCroix. Coach, congrats on the win today. Congrats on a series win as well. Those are always hard to come by, and you got to feel good the way that your club has responded here. They're doing what on paper they were supposed to do coming into this thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought we pitched well. We played really good defense. We won the series today playing good, clean baseball. We didn't do anything, besides a few walks here and there to put pressure on ourselves, but we made pitches to get out of it. And, a couple big swings. We took our walks, aggressive base running again, creating pressure. It was a good recipe for us today.
Yeah, a lot of things that we talked about pregame today, but then How about the poise from Jackson Lucas? I mean, first pitch of the ball game, gives up a 400-foot bomb, doesn't blink, settles back. I mean, he walked the next guy, but then settles back in, strikes out the side in the first, and doesn't give up another base runner, I think, until the fourth inning.
Yeah, it was huge. Their leadoff guy jumped the fastball first pitch of the game. It is what it is. He's a good hitter. And then, the great thing with Jay Lewis, he walks the next guy, and then he really settles in. And we felt like he was a good matchup if he had his changeup and the good mix going today against all the left-handed hitters. And, very proud of him of taking that punch at the beginning of the game and not letting it affect him, and he threw the ball extremely well.
Coach, congrats on the series. Wanted to get your thoughts a little bit on the situational hitting. You mentioned the stolen bases, the aggressiveness, pushing some of those positions. Well-executed safety squeeze by Moore, get you guys on the board. Sack fly by Marsh there in the fourth after the home run. Can you talk about how proud you are situationally of what your team?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. We work on it every day. First round of BP. We've been good at times and not as good at times. And, I'm proud of Tucker getting the safety down there in the second to tie it up. He had an opportunity to, yesterday to get a couple bunts down and didn't. And we talked about it in our game review this morning as a team, showed some video. For him to have the confidence and rebound from not getting a bunt down yesterday was outstanding. And then a couple ground balls, sack fly, even Campos there in the eighth. After we don't get it done one time, he gets the 2 strikes, just move the baseball. And that's what good teams do. I feel like going into every day that, we're going to pitch and we're going to play pretty good defense, so we got to make sure that we capitalize on situational hitting and give us our chance to win the ball game.
Jackson Sorensen, we were talking about it right before he hit the home run, just kind of waiting for the power to come, right? And it was like we almost spoke it into existence because he hit that thing a long ways. I mean, what have you seen with him and his work, and is he starting to heat it up a little bit?
Yeah, he's in a good spot. The thing about Jackson is he comes every day, punches the clock, works extremely hard, and he's been having really, really good at-bats for us. He's producing, doing what we need him to do. I think everybody would love for him to have double-digit home runs, but, he got in a good count today. He was on time. Perfect matchup for him, low ball pitcher. That's where he can really hammer the ball. And I'm just proud of Jackson. I'm just proud of the young man he is, that what he does every single day for our team and for me as a coach to bring a great attitude and just a work ethic that's off the charts.
It'd be easy to take for granted what Tanner Marsh does at shortstop, but that play he made late today, I mean, that's as good as you're going to see at this level, right?
Yeah, no doubt. And the ball in the 6-hole he made yesterday is not an easy play either. But yeah, we kind of get used to him with Uno running out around the shortstop out there, and but he's an elite defender, and he brings it every day. And the great thing about Tanner is Tanner can separate his offense from his defense, which is key to what a good player can do, a mature player, experienced player. Doesn't matter if he's 4 for 4, 0 for 4, he's going to go out there and play elite defense, and we're very lucky to have him.
Saw Spencer Williams come in there with the left-handed hitters coming up. Is that something you envision potentially for him to? I know he got the one out and then struggled a little bit with the command after that, but is that a role potentially for him, the lefty specialist?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've besides Swink, we got 3-4 lefties, and we're trying to find one of them to step up and be that guy. And Spence had an opportunity against Virginia and threw really, really well. Some other guys have missed out on some opportunities, so it was next man up, and Spencer went out there. He did a great job of getting their leadoff hitter guy out. And then the walks, it doesn't matter who you are, you can't walk people. So we had to make a move, but he's got really good stuff, and if he's in the zone, he's tough to hit.
Well, now you got a chance to sweep this thing back here tomorrow early morning. I don't know if that's better for one club than the other. I would think it's probably good for yours, though. I mean, coming off of 2 wins, guys are probably in a hurry to get back here.
Yeah, they'll be excited. We'll get a short night tonight, but we'll have some BP in the cages tomorrow and be ready to play. Obviously, we got Zayak on the mound, which is always good on a Sunday, and get out here and try to get 3 games this weekend would be huge for us for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and good to vault you into next week, too, with a tough short week. NC State on the road and then a tough one at Western Kentucky coming up after that. I mean, you think a sweep would really carry you into that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this game's all about momentum and confidence, and winning makes everyone happy. So I think it's a little juice, and we got to bring our A game tomorrow, though. They're going to be, I'm sure they're going to compete as hard as they have all weekend. And we got to match it, and we got to be ready to go from pitch one.
All right, Coach, appreciate the time.
Okay, here, I'll get Jackson for you.
All right, thank you. That is Bradley LaCroix, the head coach of the Flames, after his team takes care of business today, 7-1, Liberty a win over FIU here for the series victory. A chance to sweep it tomorrow, and a chance now to be joined by our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. It's Jackson Sorensen. Sorensen with a home run today, solo shot, his second of the season, put the Flames in front in the fourth inning, and Liberty never looked back after that. Jackson, how you doing? Good to talk to you again.
It's good to talk to you as well. I'm doing good.
Yeah, good to hear from you here. A long tape measure shot there for you. I mean, you've hit some balls that in the last week, I mean, some of them stayed fair, some of them haven't. But that one you got a hold of today. Take me back to that at bat, what you're looking to try to get done right there.
Yeah, I was just looking for something up in the zone, something in. I know I got pitches to hit my first at bat off them, and I missed those. And talking to some of our hitting coaches too, tried to tone down a little bit my swing. My first at bat, I was kind of swinging too hard, and focused more on being on time with my gather today, and got a good pitch to hit, and did some damage.
How good does that one feel coming off your bat? I've never hit a ball 400-plus feet. Tell me how that feels.
Oh, it felt really good. I mean, yeah, I liked it a lot. Hopefully strand some more together and keep the boys rolling.
And Jackson, obviously the series is secured. How's the team feeling, and what's the mindset going into tomorrow to try to come out hungry and aggressive to get that sweep?
Yeah, we're confident, but like Coach Leake said, last weekend we had an opportunity to do the same thing and failed to do so. So I think it'll be a different mindset coming into tomorrow, and it's almost like these first two games never happened. Like tomorrow's the most important game of the year for us at this point. So we got to come in hungry, focused, and get the job done.
Talked earlier about this after the home run, and Jackson, your home run today gave the team the lead. You've hit 16 now since you came to Lynchburg, counting last year. 10 of them, I think, have either tied a game or given this team the lead. I mean, is that something that, you just thrive in those situations where, something's on the line?
I have seen that before, and I think so. Maybe it's just something, I guess there's like a switch in my head that turns on when the game's closer. I for sure would like to be able to do that no matter what the score is. But, yeah, no, that's pretty interesting. I mean, all I care about is winning. Like, I don't really care about my personal success here. I just want to win with this team, win for this coaching staff, and win for all these guys. So I think that has more to do with it than anything.
Getting back over at first base here this weekend as well. Is it kind of like riding a bike, third base, first base? I know the angles are different, but, I mean, are you familiar with both of them, that it doesn't really bother you flipping sides?
Yeah, I'd say going over to third was a little bit more new this year, just with the time I spent at first base last year. So that transitioning back to third was tougher than transitioning back to first. I like playing first base. I feel like it's my home over there, so I enjoy that.
And how much fun is it watching your teammates make these plays? I mean, the double play ball that you guys turned today, didn't think there was any chance you guys were going to turn two off of that, and then watching Tanner Marsh do his thing out there at short.
No, it's awesome. I love watching that stuff, and really confident in these guys, and I feel like defensively we've put together some really good games and just got to keep that up because that's part of our game and that helps us win a lot of games. So, yeah, it's pretty special.
Jackson, thanks so much for the time, man. Congrats on the win, and we'll see you back here bright and early tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
It's Jackson Sorensen, our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. Go-ahead homer today, and the Flames win it 7-1 over FIU to take the series. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll continue on here with the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. We'll have our final stats after you hear this.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
You've been listening to Flames Baseball. Now we're taking you home with the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Flames win it over FIU 7-1, the final score. Liberty now 17-9 on the season and 5-3 in Conference USA. FIU with a loss falls to 8-19 and 1-7 in league play. Nick Pierce and Ryan Mal back here with you, totaling everything up now. The final stats presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. For the Panthers of FIU, a run on 4 hits, 2 errors, 11 men left on base. For the Flames of Liberty, 7 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 6 left on. Jackson Lucas, the winning pitcher, he's 2-1. Enrique Sierra, the loss, and he falls to 2-3 on the season. So look at the totals, how this one came to be here this afternoon. It started with an early lead for FIU. Once upon a time, they led this game 1-0. The very first pitch of the ball game at 2:05 Eastern today from Jackson Lucas was hit out of the ballpark. A long home run to right field for Cooper Rasmussen. His 7th of the year, that gave FIU the 1-0 lead in the first. Lucas would walk the next man, Cole Cleveland, on 5 pitches. He'd steal second, but after that we saw Lucas settle in and really dial it up to another level. He struck out the next 3 hitters all swinging in the first inning, and then struck out the first man he faced in the second as well. Got him swinging for 4 consecutive strikeouts. And really, we talked about it, Ryan. That's the benefit of having a mature, older pitcher on the mound. Yeah, you get a little bit rattled on that first tape measure homer, but after that we really saw him settle in and pitch pretty well.
Did a great job of bouncing back after the solo shot, and those happen. Guy jumped the first pitch fastball, didn't get a chance to start mixing yet, and Rasmussen's a good hitter, but to respond the way he did, settle down, strike out the side, started mixing in all his pitches. The changeup was working today. He did a really good job of giving him a good, solid start.
Set down the side in order in the second as well. Going to the bottom of the second, Flames still trailed 1-0. 1 out walk issued to Riley DiCandido. And then we saw the run game get involved again. DiCandido with a stolen base of second, and they paid him no mind at second base. He ends up basically walking to third. Back-to-back stolen bases after the walk. Then a walk to Easton Swafford put him on the corners. And Tucker Moore, a really good job getting down the safety squeeze. 3-4 sacrifice to score DiCandido. Flames get a run without a hit in the second inning, and they tie it up at 1 apiece. Really good execution on the bases and with the little things from Tucker Moore.
Yeah, that's the Flames. That's what they do offensively. They can hurt you when they're swinging the bat hot, but if they're not swinging it hot, they can still put a lot of pressure on with their running game and situational hitting, and Moore executed really well in that safety squeeze situation.
Lucas ends up going 4 1/3 innings today, gives up a run on 2 hits with a walk and 6 strikeouts. Only gave up 1 base hit after that home run in the first. Go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Flames coming up with Jackson Sorensen leading it off, and he crushes one out of here to right center field, his 2nd home run of the year. Hit it 426 feet, and that tied the ball, or actually gave the Flames a 1-run lead, 2-1 the score at that point, but Liberty wasn't done. A walk to Nick Barone, followed by a hit batter. Riley DiCandido went to first, and that put him at first and second for Easton Swafford. He'd fly out to left, and then a pitching change for FIU. The starter, Enrique Sierra, goes just 3 1/3 innings, 2 hits allowed, 4 runs all earned, and 3 walks without a strikeout. The Panthers would go to the bullpen, bring on Ty Riley. He would then walk the first man he saw, Tucker Moore, to load the bases. Then walk the next man, Campos, on 5 pitches with the bases loaded to force in a run. Second run of the inning, that made it 3-1 Liberty. Tanner Marsh came up with a sac fly to center field. That would score the third run. DiCandido would come in, make it 4-1 Flames. That's all they get in the fourth. Go to the fifth. Flames would maintain the 4-1 lead. They'd have to go to the bullpen in the fifth inning with a couple of men on. Brought out Spencer Williams, got a strikeout, but then walked 2 to load the bases. Jake Potts came in after that, got him out of the inning with a pop-out. So still 4-1 after 5, and then in the bottom half of the 6th, Liberty would add on. Leadoff single from Riley DiCandido, followed by a base hit from Easton Swafford. That put 2 men on with nobody out. Then the walk to Tucker Moore would load the bases. FIU would go back to the bullpen, bring on Jordan Vargas, and they'd run into some defensive woes at that point with the fielder's choice ground ball from Josh Campos. Ground ball to short, and the throw ends up in the dugout. That would score 2 runs. DiCandido and Swafford both scoring on that play. DiCandido would have scored on the ground ball anyway, but Swafford scoring on the backside of that to make it 6-1 Liberty. But the Flames still couldn't get that big hit they were looking for. Only had 5 hits today, only 9 on the weekend, but still taking advantage of the opportunities. Couple of errors in that inning for FIU. Flames led it 6-1. Liberty would get its last run in the bottom of the 8th inning after a leadoff walk to DiCandido. He was on base 4 times today. Had a single, 2 walks, and was hit by a pitch. He also scored 4 runs. Then the walk to Swafford, that put a couple of men on. Wild pitch would advance them to second and third. And with 1 out, Josh Campos would roll 1 to second to play the 7th run. Liberty went up 7-1 at that point. Potts ends up going an inning and 2/3 on the mound for the Flames without a run or a hit. He did walk 4 men, though, struck out 1. And then Cooper Harrington, pretty good in relief. 2 2/3 innings scoreless, 2 hits allowed, no walks, and 3 strikeouts for him. Time of the game, 2 hours, 58 minutes, 1,018 paid to see it. Game number 26 of the 2026 calendar in the books. Flames win it 7-1 over FIU. They are now 17-9 on the season, and again 5-3 in Conference USA. FIU with a loss, 1-7 in the league, and now 8-19 overall. And Ryan, this is an FIU team that is now 2-18 in the month of March. That really hurts.
Yeah, that's a tough skid there, and you could tell from the post game, Coach Rich Witten, trying to motivate that team. That was a lengthy talk in the right field line there, trying to make his club understand they've got to find a way to salvage a game here and try to get this thing turned around. They're heading the wrong direction in all facets of the game, and that's a good sign for Liberty. This is a chance for them to go out and hunt the sweep, and that's what they're going to be shooting for tomorrow morning.
Final stats presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair as we check the out-of-town scoreboard one last time. Built by Frank Good Builders. Conference USA, top of the 7th inning at Sam Houston. The Bearcats all over Western Kentucky, 11-2. Sam Houston closing in on a series win down there. A couple of 3-4 conference teams going in to today. That's a big statement from Sam Houston. Last year's Conference USA champs. They got them down 11-2. Jacksonville State trailing at Louisiana Tech, 3-2 Bulldogs over the Gamecocks. They're in the top of the 6th inning. Long way to go down at the Love Shack. La Tech trying to even that series up at 1 apiece. Dallas Baptist at home with a 2-0 lead over Missouri State. They're in the bottom half of the 4th. Patriots can win the series with a victory today. And New Mexico State with a 3-1 lead at Middle Tennessee. MTSU won the first game last night. New Mexico State trying to even it up today. 3-1. Aggies lead the Blue Raiders in the bottom of the 4th. And a final from Newark, Delaware. Kennesaw State wins it over Delaware 5-1. The final there. The Owls can sweep that series tomorrow. And, of course, the score you care most about here, Liberty over FIU 7-1, the final here on this Saturday. All Our next broadcast comes your way tomorrow morning. It'll be a 10:30 airtime, 11:05 a.m. Eastern first pitch. Liberty and FIU in the series finale. Flames will send right-hander Bradley Zayak to the mound, National Pitcher of the Year watch list nominee. Zayak is 3-0 with a 1.62 ERA, and TBA will go for FIU. Heard he's pretty tough. We'll see what the Panthers roll out, or who the Panthers roll out there coming up tomorrow.
I rolled out old TBA a handful of times. It usually didn't go too well for us.
He's played for a lot of teams, I hear. We'll have it for you, though, on the Liberty Flames mobile app, libertyflames.com, also on the Liberty Baseball Facebook official page, and on our Liberty Flames Athletics YouTube page with our In the Booth cam. So until then, for Ryan Mao, for all of us at the network, my name is Nick Pierce. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with us. Flames win at 7-1 over the FIU Panthers. Until tomorrow, so long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to live coverage of Liberty University Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. This broadcast of Liberty Baseball has been brought to you by Abish Financial Services, the official advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. Liberty Baseball has also been brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bow Time. Carillion Clinic, inspiring better health. Carter Bank, life lived full. By Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Centra Health, Crossroads Family Dentistry. Destination Bedford. By 11 West. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Frank Good Builders. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. By Gentry Lock Attorneys. The Good Feet Store. Haley's Appliance and Outdoors. Ironclad Coffee Roasters, craft roasted in Richmond, Virginia. By Larry's Tire and Auto Repair, preventative maintenance, repair, and service at multiple locations and at larrystireservice.com. The Liberty Bookstore, the official online store of Liberty Athletics. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. Peary Family Dentistry. By Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Segra, offering customized business technology solutions at segra.com. And by Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow. The General Manager of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment is Justin Metzger. Network Director Alan York. Coordinating producers Nick Pierce, Kyle Sykes, and Victoria Carter. I'm staff announcer Jeff Lawrence with a special thanks to Liberty University Athletics Director Ian McCaw, Senior Associate Athletics Director Robert Goodman, and Senior Associate Strategic Communications Director Ryan Baumberger. Liberty Flames Baseball is an exclusive presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.